We're back.
Also,
Welcome.
do you feel like it would feel better if they had no nipples?
Jacob, could you shut up about the nipples? We're trying to have a tournament here. This is a sponsored event brought to you by
Gamersubs / Rivals Revealed, and the flavor is
sponsored by your local dunk driver.
We have Gooner Bowls and Afghan Cock. And
Yes,
if you
that's
really want
correct.
to go all in, Jacob's Golden Girth.
That's very true.
That's an upper level one though. It tastes like
You wouldn't
lemon
get it.
passion.
It's true, you wouldn't get it. So we have Black Panther versus Loki. What is up, Mango? Welcome to the tournament. We begin. Oh, okay, we haven't had this one. Hot take: BP is getting cooked.
not.
Honestly, I think you might be on something. He very well
might.
could.
I'm live.
They're placing one African American against what is that? 18 insane clowns. What are they gonna do? Eat him.
I just got
Consume
mauled.
him.
I'm in the middle of something here.
Can you not see?
Do you not see the wall of Black Panthers? Look, why are you so angry? Leave me alone.
It's like, you fucking asshole.
Guys, look, I don't think y'all are. Guys, look. It's guys. I feed her, right? I feed. Ow!
Hey, don't.
Hey, all right, look. Oh, hide. Look.
Three.
Ember, look at the. Ember,
I like how she just keeps going back to inhale your thumb.
Yeah, all right. I'm turning around now. Okay, so with Black Panthers on the way. Don't you dare! Ow! Ember.
They're moving in a conga line. I mean that in the most racist way possible.
Hey yo! Stop it! Ember. All right, so we got Black Panther. Okay. Oh my God. I didn't think
at
about.
the same time.
I didn't think. I forgot about the clones. I don't know why I forgot about the clones.
This might be.
This might be. Oh, Loki might be a contender for going all the way. I'm not gonna. Dear sweet merciful God.
18 targets. I think the only way he loses is if he faces Moon Knight.
True. Moon Knight might be at a high Wisora. What's up, buddy? We did.
What's going on, Wisora?
This isn't.
Ember, what are you? Where did you get
Wisora.
bubble wrap? I don't have bubble wrap in my room.
You know what? Jay, do you know which ones aren't clones? Because
the ones slowly
increasingly.
Clones can't move.
It's becoming incredibly difficult.
Listen, the thing that's most disturbing is that the entire point is healing. The entire
That is
point
very
has
true.
heals.
Lore
There's not
accurate
a
god of mischief. True.
This is true.
Oh,
Austin, do
Black
you know what
Panther?
the key is for auto moving to one direction?
what?
Never mind. I figured it. Don't even worry about it.
All right, Black Panther. Oh, he's
I can't
going
really
in. He's
slow
going
it.
in. He's out. He's back in. He's
Jeez.
dead. He's dead. He's died immediately.
This
This
isn't
is
even a contest.
this is tough to watch.
I am really excited to see 6 Lokis activate ult on Black Panther at the same time. though.
I would argue it would nerf them. That might be the only time that the Black Panthers can
Black
touch
Panther
point.
has a chance.
Oh,
Uh-oh. What? Did he just turn into another Loki?
no, he turned to Black Panther.
Where did he go?
He's just standing in the middle of the point. Everyone was dead. Everyone exploded immediately.
Ember, could you not eat the paper? You know what?
Whatever, you can have that paper. Well, as you can see, that went worse than expected. Ooh, they have this sort of mating ritual in the circle here. What could they be playing? Halftime report. Let's see. Black Panther hasn't gotten a kill.
Get ready.
The ace is 0-5. It's Loki's are 19-0.
I was like, have they even died?
They have not. They have. The Black Panthers haven't even gotten all yet.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
All right, let's see. Let's see. See it from the Loki's POV this time. I think the countdown was lying. Let's see. Let's see where the boys are. Where the boys are going. Oh God. Oh God.
You guys can do this. Come on, Panther, get
Yeah,
one.
y'all got it.
Get one.
I want them to get
There's
one.
an army. There's an army.
Oh. Oh, they got one. They got one. They got one. Oh,
no.
they got one.
I'm almost positive
They
it was
got
an
one.
accident.
They got one. Yep. Give me
Hey,
my
Jolly, I can wait.
number. Give me my mail. Give me my mail. Give me that. Give me that as well. You don't get. No. Oh, we're trembling. We're trembling. We're
God.
trembling.
Oh God. Sad to watch.
You go up there, you cannot chew up the bubble wrap or my mail.
All right. The Black Panthers. They do have 2 kills. Can they get 3? Can they get 3? Okay, now's the time. Now's the time. They did not. That Black Panther actually gave up. Oh my God.
I mean, can you blame him?
Not to get political, but how far do you think you can punt a Chihuahua? I would actually argue a good 40, 50 yards.
I don't know. I think
Can
the
you
bones
not?
just crush as soon as you kick it.
It doesn't mean it won't fly. The Black Panther's going in, and they got, and it's gone, and it's gone, and it's gone. Ember, do you mind, dog? Can you hear her? Whipping around a piece of paper. And wow, that
was a great first round, guys.
That's a great, wow, fantastic, dude, great effort all around. That was
Really feel like everyone gave it their all today.
everyone really. It's 37-0, huh? That's man, that's wild.
The same Black Panther got 2 kills.
That's their carry. That's the guy. Wow, 2-9. Never forget.
I am in awe.
Never forget. And Mr. 2-9. Arguably more
So,
one-sided
if
than
anyone-
Adam Warlock's match. That's very true. I would actually.
How long was this game? 5 minutes and 12.
5
It was
and
about
12.
the same amount of time.
That was all right. We will now spin the wheel. Let's see who goes
Move
next.
on to the next one.
That was
Heck
that
yeah.
happened. That was a game. All right, we got Winter Soldier against. Let's see. Who are you gonna guess? You don't know who's on the board. All right, cool. Never mind. Disregard.
I
Guys.
have no idea what you're talking about.
Correct. Absolutely. It is Mantis.
Ooh, this was one of the ones that I said was gonna be an underdog here.
This one.
I feel like the worst matchup for her right
Balance,
now
yeah.
would be Captain America. I think Cap might
Mantis?
just nuke her.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
against Mantis.
I feel like that's a match that will last
long.
8 years. Yeah, because
Right.
they're not gonna kill the Captain America, and Captain America is really not gonna be able to kill them.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And by the time
Unless
the
the Mantis
Manti
damage
get the
stacks.
chance,
The
that
Mantis damage
is
stacks.
fair.
We
That
could
is-
see
that
another
is
insane upset.
You know, I didn't think about that. That is, oh, good God. Well, honestly, I'm still on the ride or die for Adam Warlock. I'm not gonna lie. I still think Adam Warlock
He
can
is
go all the
pretty
way, but whoops, accidentally added a magic. But that with the Loki's, that's a. They kind of just threw a
Oh,
wrench in my like plans.
I didn't even know you got Bucky. I didn't even hear you roll that.
Yeah, well, I said Winter Soldier, so.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not his name.
Oh yeah, and we don't know if the Mantis healing over time might stack. Also, I gave man. Oh my God, I'm out of my game today, fellas. Oh jeez. All right, we go again. Maybe Mantis healing will be enough. Yeah, Mantis healing, if it stacks, might be broken.
Pick your hero.
We have one Mantis with 6 Mantis heals on her. I don't know if and the damage. I don't know if she'll be killable. Does the damage buff stack too? It might. We're about to find out real quick.
If it does, this is going to be a terrible. I still think it'll be one-sided because Mantis's damage isn't bad. Then add the fact that she has damage buff to herself across the board.
Yeah.
The battlefield
And
may
he'll-
change, but the war never ends.
The only thing that I can think of is that if multiple Bucky's ult, if their ult execute stacks.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Because I think
True.
it executes at like 15% now.
I wore my fancy arm.
I don't think it'll stack. I think it'll be a universal trigger for any of them.
Universal reset. Oh God.
Yeah, as long as they can mark it, 3 of them can hit the same target and all get resets for it.
True.
Battle starts in 5.
Bucky has a metal arm.
So-
That's true. Bucky does have a metal arm.
1. All you need to do is
Oh,
capture
God.
the mission area. Got it?
The Buckies are moving as a unit though, which is something you love to see. And they split up immediately as soon as I said that. Okay, never mind. Disregard what I was saying. Wait, they're converging except for one already staggering themselves. All right, that's one Manti down. Oh, they're going in. Oh, the Winter Soldier. Okay,
Oh, one.
huge. A couple Winter Soldiers are asleep, which you love to see. Another Mantis
Oh,
goes
it is.
down. And it looks like the Winter Soldiers, oh, they cannot heal, but they are getting shielding.
Yeah, they're
So-
slowly just getting run down. Like in this battle of attrition, they're losing.
They're slowly just getting beat to death. And I don't think the Mantis healing is stacking, but since there's so many, they're getting that little burst of healing off the bat from like 17 sources. But it doesn't really matter whenever you're getting 2 shot by the Winter Soldier. Bucky does not seem to care. You know, if they really wanted to min-max this, all the Manti could just rotate their sleeps onto one group. No team has the point yet. And again, once I say that, the Mantis come out on top. Winter Soldier number 6 coming in. Gets a kill, charges up, goes to sleep again, and he's dead. Yeah, this is just and asleep. Yep, and he's dead. This really appears
Oh
to
my
be
Lord.
if the Mantis hits you with the sleep, you're getting hit with 37 darts. Oh, the Mantis actually missed their sleeps, but it's fine. There's only 7 more to go. Good, sweet, merciful Buddha. I want to see. I want to see. I don't. It looks like they don't stack. The damage boost doesn't stack.
If it did stack, I'm fairly positive there'd be like multiple
there'd
people
be-
dying per time.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, what's up, Toby? Yeah, they're undefeatable times 6. That's very true. Oh, we're going in. Huge, huge, huge. And sleeping. And Ember, what is it that you want, dog? We're going back. They are fighting on the front lines. A couple of Buckies actually managed to take point. Unfortunately, the Manti are undefeatable, so it really doesn't matter. The Buckies still have point. I don't know if the Manti have figured this one out. I don't know how they did that.
it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
They've learned. They looked at their screen, and they are retaking the point. But I think they might have to give up some ground over here. Never mind. They're undefeatable. They're pretty. Oh, armed and dangerous. We might actually. Oh, a second one. Oh my God. We got our first reset. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, he's dead. He died. But do the Buckies have time to touch? That's the question. I don't think they do. Absolutely not. Looks like the Manti are. Oh my God! He touched. He touched and got hit to slit, and they're undefeatable.
Yeah.
But it looks
Man,
like
we're doing back
they're
to back on these supports that are just
It
rolling.
looks like they're going to. I can't. They gave it to the Buckies. They gave point to the Buckies for another fight. Maybe the Mantises, the Mantusi is over here. Yeah, they're trying to throw hands one more time. Ember, my dog, if you bark at me one more time, I will turn you into a coat. Looks like the Mantises are just going to capture point, and that's going to be the end of that. Never mind. Bucky number 5 is on the point. It's really difficult. They all have shields. They're undefeatable yet again. Buckies are back on point. It does not matter. They get wiped. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. The Bucky's coming out strong, but the Mantis is just too powerful.
And my strategist means love that.
We do love to see that. We love to see a strong healer.
We love to see a nice.
What number Bucky clutch? That was Bucky number 2.
Right.
Let's see the halftime report over here. Winter Soldier number 2 over here. He clutched the last round, but unfortunately was just not enough. Going 7 and 6 out of that round. Followed up by the Mantis number 2 going 15 and 2. Almost the same amount of damage. Jacob, what do you think about that?
You know what I think about that? I think
What's
Toby's
that?
an asshole. Most low effort streams, man. Toby, stick to
What's
your
up?
6th grade math, buddy.
Battle starts in
True.
4.
He's also not wrong, but
Look, if we have to have high effort streams of playing ranked every single time we jump on this bitch.
no, hold up. Rank that you, Toby. I'm looking at you. Doesn't he watch?
That's true. He's not even here for those.
He's not even here.
streams.
He's not even here. He's not even here to
When we're
listen to us
grinding-
trash talk him.
He doesn't
We
even
got
show.
armed and dangerous, but we are undefeatable, Ember.
And they're not gonna be broken.
They're not broken. They're unfortunately, some may argue they're undefeatable. This is
So you could.
this is looking pretty bad for the Buckies. I'm not gonna lie. I don't
Toby,
think.
this is literally the tournament of the century. Very true,
Very
Mango.
true, very true,
Mango
Mango. See,
has
Mango,
the
you
accurate
understand.
idea.
Yeah, you get it. You get it. Ooh, yeah. Getting put to sleep against this team is just sort of a death sentence, just like getting put to sleep in real life.
We're answering science and religion's #1 question.
Oh,
Who
Bucky
is
going
the
in. He is at
strongest
25 HP.
Marvel
So what does that
rival hero?
mean? It means he gets
Austin.
rolled immediately. What?
You speak over me one more goddamn time.
I'm
I swear to
trying
God,
to
I'm gonna
announce
fucking-
what's happening.
Announce what's happening. We all can see what's happening. They're getting there. That was a good pull, though.
That was a pretty good pull. Ember, what do you say to Toby? You think so? I would say so too.
I know an undefeatable army of green insects will defeat a man with a metal arm. It's very true.
It's very true. Yep.
You have
All right,
to
Bucky,
see it
you get.
firsthand.
I don't think the Buckies have dropped a kill this round.
Oh,
No.
I don't know what they had at the end of last round, but
You didn't listen to my
Needless to
and they're
say, it's not
undefeatable.
looking
This
good.
is quite unfortunate for the Buckies. Oh, they might get a reset here though. Nope. Does not appear to be the case. This map apparently just does not favor the Buckies. The Buckies do need. Oh, they got a kill. Will they be able to and they die? Oh, armed and dangerous. But are they feeling undefeatable? He is asleep. Oh, he gets a reset, dies midair. That looks like my Winter Soldier ults. I'm not gonna lie. Another one dead. 2 down. Will they
I'm
be
gonna
able
go
to
ahead and
touch points?
scratch out the Bucky right
I mean-
quick. Yeah. Anyways,
Look, the Buckies might be able to make a comeback. The Manti only have 2 full ults. Both Buckies put to sleep. A third one arrives. They're undefeatable, and they give
They're,
up the
slowly
point.
ticking down HP.
They give
Yeah,
up
they-
the
that-
point.
they
The Mantis
really
just want to
lose
throw
Mantis.
hands. Yeah, they
they're
kind of
like,
just
you know
want to
what,
throw
it's too
hands.
easy.
We are undefeatable.
Unfortunately, they're undefeatable, and 2 other Mantises have their ults now. Will the Buckies
They're just
ult?
slowly
Oh,
taking
Bucky number 3 does not ult in time,
Slowly
and
taking
unfortunately loses it.
You'll have to keep fighting.
And
One Bucky's
Bucky
gonna
number
contest.
Bucky contesting. He's asleep. He's dead, and he's gone. That's good.
And
Great.
that's a wrap.
2 DPS down to 2 supports back to back. Can you believe that?
We really need more support buffs in the game.
Yeah, it's hard to get killed when your opponents are undefeatable. It's true. That's very true. Mango understands completely. Mantis hard MVP. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this. Goes 22 and 3, 5,000 damage, almost 5,000 healing. That's incredible.
13 final hits.
That is crazy. And the Winter Soldier goes 8 and 9. 5 final hits with 7,000 damage, though. The Mantises just had too much healing on their side. Bucky's did not pick a support character, so obviously they're going to lose that one.
No, that was a. I'm satisfied even with the 2-0 sweep. The Bushy put up a really good fight.
They did put up a good fight. They got some some clutch kills, but unfortunately they weren't fast enough. Maybe they should hit an aim trainer every once in a while. Up next in round number, I don't remember. We have, oh my god, it's Psylocke.
Round 17.
We have Psylocke up against. All right, Jay. We have Spider-Man, Captain America, Namor, Magic, and Mr.
Spider-Man.
Fantastic.
Give me Spider-Man. I want to see just a shit
I
fest
want.
of
Yeah, I want to
assassins.
see. I would love to see. Oh no! It is up against Captain America. Oh,
I genuinely don't believe that unless Psylocke just gets a lot of headshots and lands like every ult, which they might, their ults might win, but I don't know if a stacking Captain America ult just counters them, just hard counters them.
that's very true. Plus, they have a lot of health, but also they don't do much. The Captain America just does not do that much damage, so I don't know.
Doesn't the Captain America shield bounce?
To one person.
Yeah, but there's 6 of them.
Yeah, it's not going to bounce in between. It's not unless the game for some reason is coded to hit. If it hits one type of people, it hits all of that one person.
I mean,
I don't know.
it's still 6 shields ricocheting once.
That's true. I mean, yes, that is true. But again,
I think you doubt the boy in blue.
I want Captain America to win. Just I need more tanks in this battle.
Yeah, we're moving into the I don't even know if we can call it the quarterfinals. In the upper
This is
8 bracket.
preliminary. This is the beginning.
The perennial. The
The Crimpus Perennium. All right, we're starting the game. Neither side is healing. True. Well, technically, Captain America has an ult, so he can.
parental
Parental.
finals.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Mango. Very true.
The right heroes.
All right,
I'm
back
still
here
sad that
at
Squirrel
Central
Girl got
Park.
duped.
Yeah, she did get Iron Man. Who is good, dude? Can you imagine Iron Man and the Human Torch having to fight? No one hits. No one hits each other.
Really long game. A really long
It'd be
game.
either a really long game or a really short game. All right, we have the team of Japanese. This is literally a World
Oh, we
War
haven't
II
filmed this
footage.
map.
We have a team of Japanese up against a World War II veteran. He might start getting flashbacks.
Dude, we're doing the
We're
one
not
back.
entirely sure. Was Captain
drop
America
it a
at
third
Pearl
one.
Harbor? We don't know.
No, legally, I think he wasn't.
Pearl's
I
back.
think he wasn't turned into. I
Super
don't think
Soldier
he was
yet.
transformed yet.
That's fair.
No, because it wasn't until the Red Skull started becoming a thing that he like.
Well, yeah, I don't
actively
think he
turned
ever fought the
into-
Japanese. I think he just fought the on the
It was just the
Eastern Front.
Germans. Yeah, he had
Man.
the easy quest.
I wouldn't call that easy, but I just the Psylocks are cooked. The Psylocks are absolutely cooked. There's no the
that's one kill?
wall of
my
America.
God.
Oh wait, they might get a comeback. The Captain
It's
Americas
just
are
a
low.
lot of consistent damage.
Yeah, oh my God. Oh, we
There's
got one
one
Psylocke
cap finished
versus
out.
two Cap. Let's see how it goes. Oh, Psylocke getting through him, and she's got
And blacked out.
Captain
And
Americas
the thing
are
is,
fast.
I'm fairly positive. Yeah, Cap is faster, especially
a lot
during this
faster.
patch. It's faster.
Yeah. I don't know if they increased his speed, but if they did,
They did,
oh God,
didn't they?
I don't think
Or
so.
was
I don't.
it just Thor and Hulk?
I thought it was just Thor and Hulk.
Oh,
You know what? They're actually trading pretty well.
Enemy ahead.
here we go.
But unfortunately,
Cap on point.
we got a Cap on point. But the Psylocks are coming in. She's gonna have to contest if they want to hold this point.
They're using their dashes a lot for mobility, which is concerning.
I mean, that's how you're supposed to use it. I wouldn't know. The Psylocks are gonna have to touch if they want to hold, and they do touch, but unfortunately, it might not be enough
Assemble?
as there's a wall of
No, they're not even
America.
close to assemble.
No, and they get off point. Quite unfortunate. If Psylocke continues staggering, they're cooked. Absolutely, Mango. I would 100% agree with you there.
Let me get this high ground real quick.
The Captain America's having multiple. This is what happens when you go against the United States. The United States American defense budget. This is what comes towards you. Just a wall of shield, and she's gone. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Okay, that might. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Because doesn't her ult do percentage HP damage?
No, it does not.
Oh,
It does like a flat 175 or 200. You can two supports can heal through it.
glad they don't have.
Oh, massive alts. There we go. Unfortunately, they're all three of them are at low HP.
This is where
against-
things are gonna start to get tricky because I don't think they're gonna be able to remove them. That's the last Psylocke ult, and all of the Captain Americas are ulting now.
We got Captain America number 1 ulting right now.
Yep.
Seems to be running around
They
in
are
place.
actually staggering their ults. They're not
this
using
is-
them all at once.
Oh.
Calculated. Oh my God.
No. See, this is the firepower of America right here. The power of Shield.
The pure machine.
Yeah. It's not like alts represent Pearl Harbor. America fights back by assembling. True. This is. And they didn't. Okay. Take back everything that we said. They do not stagger their ults.
Everything.
They were just being patient.
It's just whenever they get to low HP, they ult.
It's
no matter
very
what.
true. We have a 7-foot-tall buff American man beating a Japanese woman into the corner. This reminds me of Iwo Jima. That's all I'm gonna say. We got another ensemble going on over here. A singular
I'm feeling like Cap is gonna
symbol.
take this.
Yeah, this is feeling a little rough for the Psylocks. I'm not gonna lie. But they are actually getting a fair amount of kills. They're doing a pretty decent job. Much better than I
Now-
really thought that they would. But
I will give the Psylocks an edge on the inside here. When they're pushing it on the inside and they're getting that edge going.
that's true.
They're
When
edging. They
In
are
medium
going to hit
range.
a
They're
lot
doing
of.
yeah, and one cap. You know,
They're like push forward and return shurikens are gonna start doing a lot of damage.
that's very true. Unfortunately, they are being blocked by the Captain America shield. Oh, we got a Psylocke ult coming out. Gets absolutely no
Tony.
one. Reminds me of myself back in my younger years. Second
I mean, it
Psylocke
was
ult
only
comes out.
bouncing,
Third one goes out. What?
There we go. It was only bouncing in between 5 Captain Americas. I figured.
I mean, that's her fault for bringing it up. The Psylocks are moving in and out with their invisibility. That is pretty good. It seems
Listen,
the
the Japanese have never
yeah.
learned how to pay for a load in their life.
What does that mean? Jay, what does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
Look, all I'm saying is.
Oh my god, I forgot
Japan
Captain
is the
America
only
shield.
country. Hold on. Japan is the only country that is more sexually charged than we are.
I wouldn't
They
say
are
that's the
officially
only.
more gooner.
I would not
than
say.
we.
I would not say that. I
Look it
wouldn't
up.
even call America number
Look it up.
2 in gooning.
We came up with porn.
We didn't.
Yeah, we did.
They did.
Don't be racist.
No,
They came up with hentai. There's a
no,
big
no.
difference.
Not they, as in the Japanese. Them.
Damn.
Oh, we got 2 in. The Psylocke just threw herself. Captain America just threw himself
Yeah,
off the
I
map
get
as
it.
well. Okay, well, yeah, you know what? This bridge, honestly, I'd admit. Who amongst us? Who amongst us is actually
When you
proven
see that
statistically
Japanese
American is the number 1
fakeness-
gooner? Oh, really?
No, it's not. Maybe by populace, but in terms of sexual attractions and like just a sexual culture and nature, Japan is way more sexually charged than we are. You have chicks on every corner in maid outfits and strippers trying to invite you to hotels at every corner.
If it was legal here,
Yeah, it's
we would.
literally we would. I'd do it.
It's lit. The Captain America's captured that 3rd point quite easily. I'm not gonna lie. That
Which time
was
they got left? A minute 35?
yeah.
That's not bad.
They got a while.
Including which side you're on.
I think the side eyes can be a little faster.
You'll need a top-notch.
What did you just call them?
This one.
What?
What did you just call? What did you just call them? Did you?
I said the Psylocks can be a bit faster.
I don't think that's what you said.
That
This is going to be
Unironically
very
is what I
interesting
said,
round. This is going to be very. That might be what you meant. The Psylocke is 21-8. The Captain America is 23-7. But statistically, they're actually pretty even.
Enemies can become friends.
Psylocks are doing.
those are called
way
kinks.
more
No,
damage.
that's called legal prostitution, Juicy. There's a difference. And I do agree with their kinks, though.
What?
What?
30 seconds.
What are you talking about?
Get ready.
I don't know.
What? What
But
is
I just said
wrong
the
with
scrub
you?
from the record.
What?
Juicy, remove that from the record.
All right, I believe that the Psylocks are going to get 1st point, but I think they're going to lose this 1st fight. That's what I'm assuming. You have your thoughts?
Oh, and also they have sex hotels where they do full-on
Jacob,
role plays.
can
that
you
like,
shut
they're,
up?
They're like,
Can
they're
you
like
shut
stage
up
plays.
about Japan?
That's like the
For
sickest
the
thing
love
ever.
of God. What
Like,
do
those
you
are full
mean?
doctor's offices.
Shut
Like, they
up!
have a full-
Shut
they have a full
up, Jacob.
doctor's
We are
Or like a
announcers
schoolhouse.
of a tournament. All right, the Psylocke has killed. All right, the 2nd Captain America has
Announcers of
died.
the tournament.
The 3rd.
We're
Okay, they're
shoutcasting
kind
it.
of. They're kind
Oh,
of
God.
rolling. We got our 1st kill on the Psylocks. They're
No,
kind
the
of.
Psylocks are in it.
They are in it. They're actually taking this point really quickly. What? Okay, they locked in. They locked in. They took that incredibly fast.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
What? Captain America has something to say about. Oh dear God.
It's those return shurikens,
Dude, they're so fast. They're so fast. What do you, the Captain America? I don't. What is happening?
Yeah.
You kill one, it's immediately replaced by another one.
That's racist.
This is how is it racist?
Racist.
The American people can unite faster than anyone else. Specifically against the Japanese. You kill one, another returns. Yeah,
jumping back.
they don't die. One dies, will another one
opportunity.
respawn? Oh,
Shield?
yep. Oh, and he's back.
Again?
And he's back. And he's back.
And there's 2 more to replace.
And we've
there's
got the
an
ult. Yeah, okay. The cat
haven't jumped into the
jumping
ult.
into
That
it just to
might
let him
be-
know. What?
Damn.
Okay, this might be their chance to actually capture the point
Yeah,
finally.
they're gonna cap this.
And they
They're
got
gonna
it.
cap
There
this
we
one.
go. It only took them 8 years, but they finally did it. That guy exploded. He got his kill though, and that's really all that matters. Dude, these caps do not fear death. Whoops. They're running straight in, letting everyone know. All right, that cap's dead.
I told you they could do this faster. It's like
The Psylocke do
shotgun
have.
shurikens.
Oh my god. 3 Psylocke ults. I didn't even hear the voice line.
It
They
was
all
perfectly
did.
synced.
Yeah, they did it at the same time. That's crazy. Bro, these computers
I
might
really
be
need these-
connected.
I really need these Captain Americas to stop staggering for like 5 seconds.
Well, Captain America is about. We have our first Captain America ult coming in. It only took him about. And he died. Okay, well, we have our second Captain America ult coming
dead.
out. No, he's still up. He is still living. Oh my God, they rallied behind the Cap, and they are. And she's gone.
They
And
just
she's,
bodied their whole team. What the fuck?
and she's gone. Well, that's what happens when American firepower meets up and it works together.
Austin, if actual America was this bad at holding defense, we'd be screwed.
I don't know what you're talking about. And you say they're bad at holding defense. Wait till we get to the stairs. That's where America's actually the strongest.
We have the high ground.
Yeah, I've seen Star Wars. We all know how this goes. I do like the Psylocke's approach of just running in single file. That seems to be working for them. Especially the way that. Oh, here we go. All right, she's coming in. Yep. Yep. And all right.
She's got ult.
Yep.
She's
You
got
got a
ult.
shield,
She's got ult.
and she's dead. No, she didn't get a chance. She just died. We got another in symbol
I have
out.
strawberries.
Man, they are.
Yep.
Hand them over. Jay, what's your favorite fruit? Speaking of the Japanese, what is your?
Not because there's a G in front of it or anything, but grapes.
Grapes are pretty good, especially if you freeze them. You know what I mean? They're really good.
Ooh, actually, yeah, that is bussin'.
Yeah, yeah. See, I get it. I'm a fruit man.
The only thing that is disturbing, though, is that grapes are like the only fruit that doesn't really make ice cream better. Like you put
Where
strawberries
is the
in,
grape
in
ice
ice
cream?
cream.
Where's grape ice cream?
You-
Where is that?
You put strawberries in ice cream, tastes amazing. You put cherries in ice cream, tastes amazing. You put watermelon in ice cream, tastes amazing. But grapes,
Is there watermelon ice cream?
yeah,
Really?
it's sherbet flavored. It's like sherbet
That's
watermelon.
not ice cream
Yeah.
though. That's sherbet.
Oh my god, it's literally the same thing.
It's not. It's not.
It's literally frozen cum in a bag.
I don't think that's what that is. Oh, and we have the alts back again, and
It's
they win.
named
And they
after
won.
Franklin D. Sherbet.
I don't
and
know
it's
if
his
that's his
cup.
name. I don't think that's his full name.
Buckets and gallons
How many?
frozen over centuries.
How many gallons? Did they freeze it like Walt Disney's head? Is that what they did?
Yeah, it's just in deep freezers over time.
Wow. Yeah, that's disturbing. All right,
Ooh,
Psylocke jumps
wow,
off the
Austin.
map. Huh.
These stairs are looking rough for America right now.
Well, over the years, the Americans have not touched the stairs in a while. So I mean, like, can we really blame them?
Farewell.
And now you're accusing all of America of skipping leg day, which I just don't approve of.
Jay, we both know you haven't seen leg day.
I haven't seen a stair climber in 8 years.
All right, so Cav just jumped off the map. That
I mean, that was just dominance.
Yeah,
really.
that was true. They did have to look away for a brief second.
Does that buy them enough time? This might be a
This
closer
might
matchup
be a closer match than we thought. Oh my god,
Because
they're having to
they're
stop the
all gonna
cart.
be there to stall.
Oh, we got a
I think
Psylocke
he's all
coming
for the
out.
punch.
Oh my god,
no.
but they've been
Cap.
assembled. He jumped off the map. He jumped off the map.
He did it for the greater good, though. He beat the shit out of that last one.
That is true. So far, the Caps actually have a better time than the
Don't go in.
Psylocks.
Cap, don't go
Oh, they're
in.
going in. They're going in. Okay,
I
Captain
beg of you.
All right, Psylocke jumped off the map. What is happening?
What is
The
this
Psylocks-
flank
are these
angle from Cap
Psylocks-
of running up to the top of the cathedral wall? Like up the wall on the side of the stairs and then jumping
That's just-
down on top of their
Oh
heads.
my god, the Cap ulted and dove off the map. Oh my god, that might have
What a
cost
god.
them the round.
What a god.
That may have just
What a
cost them a
god.
round. Oh, but the Caps
They
recontest.
didn't.
Can the
They're fine.
Psylocks
They're
beat them?
fine. They're
Oh my
already
god, the
respawning.
1v. The Psylocks,
is
do you
too
take
close.
it? Oh my god.
The point is too close.
But the Psylocks
check.
are getting
The
close to
point
ult.
is too close.
Oh my god, oh
It's
my
too
god, oh my
close to the
god.
spawn. They're just coming back too fast.
That's very true. Oh my god! Alright, what will one Psylocke do against 17 shields being
Now,
thrown
there
at him?
is
Oh,
four
there we go.
ults
That
here.
is a huge ult from the Psylocke.
There's 4 ults here.
That is an absolutely massive
Three
ult.
more.
The map is being
Three more
rebuilt,
ults.
screwing over the Psylocke. Literally
It
every,
screws over the Cap more than anything.
literally me every time. All right, Captain America is
They have 3 ults.
Psylocke
almost 4.
jumps off the map. Captain America is.
What's that? And that was the one without ult.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god, and another one dove off the
my
map
God.
with ult. Oh, but the
That's gonna
Psylocke,
kill two.
another Psylocke kills 2. There's 2
They say
Captain
like
Americas
Caps,
left
Caps.
though.
You just have to.
You'll just
they
have to touch.
tank
Yeah.
two
Oh my
ultis,
god.
though.
Oh my god. They took.
They
Oh,
can't
and he
tank
goes
two
down, and he
ultis.
goes down. But we have one Captain America still
Cap,
alive, but he is
you
low, and
asked
he
the
goes
bait.
down.
Jump, Cap.
Oh my god.
Jump.
And Captain America, he's able to touch and stop the point. He immediately dives off. Oh my god. Oh, he dives out of the Psylocke ult. There's still 3 Psylocks, 2 Psylocks versus 2 Captain Americas. One Psylocke, can she clutch this out against the 3 Captain Americas? I don't believe this is going to happen, and that, my friend, is a game. This is why you don't mess with
Freedom.
America, bucko.
2, 3.
Freedom diff.
Freedom. Absolute freedom.
Austin Q for the Foo Fighters.
Put up 37 hours of eagle screeching ASMR. Captain America, that was way closer.
Hard.
That was so much closer than I thought it would be.
No, I gotta hand it to you,
64
Juicy.
and 17.
It does kind of go in your favor, Juicy, what you're saying about America being more gooning if all of our Captain Americas are hard. Listen. I get it.
True.
I get it.
Huge respect to the Japanese, kinda, maybe not. Honestly, Mango, fair enough. The Psylocke
Listen,
going
they-
64 and 17, 24 final hits, 18,000 damage with
They
the
put a lot
Captain
of work in
America.
against the Gaijin scum.
With the Captain America going 46 and 19, 22 final hits, 5,000 damage.
If I ever saw a Captain America in my game go 46 and 19, I might suck him off. I'm just.
You
like,
should
I'm
see
putting
me
it
play
out
Captain
there.
America then. All right. Next round as Captain America moves on to the next one, which is kind of, I'm happy, but I'm kind of sad about because who are they going to fight next?
Oh,
But that game
God.
is much closer. All right. Well, it looks like we have Magic. Magic over here going in against either Namor, Mr. Fantastic, or Spider-Man. Who
Oh, God.
do we
Please.
think? Oh my god, it's looking like it's a Mr. Fantastic, which
not
means
Reed Richards.
we're going to have the final entry-level match is going to be against Spider-Man and Namor.
Man, oh my God.
A match set in heaven.
We'll finally get to see if it's truly a counter or not.
God. And they don't have the Hulk team up, but there's going to be
They don't.
so many squids.
There's it's true.
Now, I don't know about
But-
you, but I am absolutely rooting for Reed Richards over here.
I honestly think Reed Richards is going to take this not even
I
close.
think so. Yeah, I think it's gonna be an easy. Now I will say
Especially after the buffs. Look, especially
that's
after the
true.
buffs.
That's true.
It's very hard for any character to out-brawl Reed however many inches you need Richards.
That's very true. This is gonna be a very tough one for. But I mean, like Magic, she's like.
She does have her demon thing, which
She
I'm
does have her
curious to
demon
how much
thing. That
damage
all's kinda-
6 of those fucking things can hit with.
Well,
Like the
that's
little
gonna be
demon
like
slasher
an
things?
That's true. Infinite little monkeys that pop out and start whacking people off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic is cooked, not enough damage.
Krakoa.
You haven't seen Fantastic. Low-key Spider-Man is cooked as long as the Namor stick together. True. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's true, but I think
Listen,
you might be right.
Fantastic has damage. He has size and girth.
He does. He is girthy. He is a girthy boy. And not only that, he's smart.
So
Plus,
this,
they're
this
all.
chick,
Can you imagine 6 balloons flying at you?
this absolute demon seductress that's trying to get in between him and Sue is about to get pummeled.
I don't think that's what she is. I think she's a crazed maniac ready to kill people.
I mean, I'd hit it once.
I would hit it 17 times.
I mean, just for flavor.
For flavor. My God.
Attack. Get ready.
Step back.
Fantastic.
can stretch to
Oh my
put the
God.
sword in his ass. Hell yeah.
That's very true. What all would you do if you had his powers, Jacob?
The battle starts in 5.
Let me say I'd be the best at sex in the world, but
2.
second most important,
Capture the mission area. Got it?
I would never have to climb the monkey bars normally, which I think is a big perk.
Is that something you do on a daily basis? is that something that you're like known for doing?
I can always reach the
Oh my
top
God!
shelf.
They immediately go wide form on the magics. Oh, and
Okay,
they
they're
can
kinda
shield
getting
each other.
damaged.
They're getting
They're kinda
just.
getting
Oh my
damaged.
God! Wait, they got obliterated. What?
Mission area is yours to capture.
Reach on point. It's a 1v1. Oh, she got
Oh my
bodied?
God! She got bodied. She
Clipped?
got going in. 2 reads.
Go wide.
Another
Give me
read
whip.
is coming in.
Give me
Oh my
whip.
God! Oh my God! They won.
Reed did it.
The wides won.
Mission area.
You think? Oh God! You think in bed they're saying feels fantastic? Oh, absolutely. Oh, big Reed coming in clutch over here. Just the immediate wide stance, big boys coming through. It's too much meat. Can't handle
It
the
is.
Reed.
She wasn't built for these streets.
They just had a team fight, and 4 of them are full health. Oh God! Oh my God! The immediate wide stance. But if they do group up, like stay in close quarters, I do think the Magics might actually have a chance at this. Just for the sheer damage
I don't think
output.
that's the
Never
case.
mind. Never disregard everything I just said. I lied
They
immediately.
literally appear and just get.
Yeah, well, all right, so they had a second fight. The 4 are, one's still healthy. One is still just unfazed by this. But they're
I
ironically
underestimated
equally
the
at,
stretchiness of his anus.
yeah, they're equally at the same level of alt charge, which is very weird. But I think they might actually finally go down this time because they're just not healthy
They're not
enough.
healing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not able to heal. And the Magics do take the point, maybe.
He took down 2 of them by
My
himself.
God. You're sweet
Yeah,
Jesus.
see, you forgot about the stretchiness part, you know.
Got his big buff form. Yeah, his big buff form hurts.
How often do you think Sue pegs Mr. Fantastic?
I don't think ever.
Give me your honest results.
Oh, behold, and she dies in her ult immediately from just a sheer girth. Oh my god. That's so much shielding. That's so many shields. Because the bad part for Magic is that they don't get ult charge from shields. Oh, we got Reed coming in. A big bouncy boy. Beholding the Dark Child gets crushed immediately. Demons mean nothing whenever you're this wide. One Magic out here fighting off all of her demons. Unfortunately, the sleep paralysis demon is Reed Richards. It is quite unfortunate for the Magics.
Wow.
You know, Reed might be in contention for going pretty far in this tournament. I'm not gonna lie. Behold,
I think there are a few characters that are just too broken for him, but we'll see how it plays out.
If he has to go up against any flying characters, I think you might be right. Look at this halftime report over here. The Magic's over here. The Ace going 9-5, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things. However, counterpoint, Reed Richards' Ace over here, 15-1. With just a little bit more damage.
Absolutely dirt nasty.
Absolutely just doing Magic dirty style right here on the dance floor. It's absolutely horrific. Susan had to avert her eyes to watch the beating that unfolded in front of her.
This is what every woman wants you to do when a random chick talks to you.
It's true. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted Mr. Fantastic versus Namor just for the lore.
Oh, just the lore arc.
But I
if
think
it goes the way we
Namor
think,
is
we might
going.
get a next round.
Yeah, true. That's very true.
By the way, how do you get into this portal? Do you just see this one on top?
What do you mean? Yeah. Oh, I don't think that's one. Oh my god. There's so many dark children. Don't take that. Oh my god.
Does it matter? It really doesn't.
It does not matter.
Reed Richards is a man of God. He,
dude, 3 ha-has came out whenever the demons showed up. And they're all
four demons. 4 demons versus Reed Richards.
Who would win? 4 demons versus 3 happy fellas. Oh my god.
His ult does not fuck around, dude.
It doesn't. Not anymore. No, it's actually kind of scary. Oh
Austin,
my god. No, I don't. No, I don't. But isn't it crazy how this fight's going? Dude, I love how they just like pre-game warm up with a wide stance and shielding.
It's just a power play for them.
It really is. They don't have to do this, but they really want to make a point. Yeah, the Magics don't even like stand half of a chance against the wide.
There's so much shielding happening that it's kind of disgusting.
Yeah, it's absurd. Magic gets like a little bit of shielding, but it's just so not enough.
That's where that portal goes. It's underneath the map.
Oh,
it's underneath this platform.
Oh,
so you can go beneath.
Wait,
and then go up to top.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so helpful for whenever I alter Strange. Wait, that'd actually be sick.
Wait, Magic's getting kills.
Oh my god, the Magics are getting kills against 2 Reeds.
And they're dead.
No, they can still put.
They both went in big O mode at the same time, and just bodied the entire enemy team. Wow. If you ever wanted to know how many Reed Richards it takes to win against an army of women, just 2.
Oh my god.
Just 2.
That'd be closer. Nah, yeah, I thought it would be way closer, or even slightly skewed in the favor of Magic, but she just got dumpstered. Do we think Reed is good against dive? He might be the anti-dive goat that we just don't know about. The Magic SVP going 10-9. You hate to see it. With Reed over here, Wide Boy stands up with the Black Air Force Energy 26-2.
That's crazy.
They both have, like, statistically damage wise and damage blocked, they're about equal. But man,
There was a
That's-
sure difference in
there was a
firepower there.
huge, there was a huge difference. At least it was better
I
than
think
the
it was
Black
also, like,
Panther MVP.
shielding.
That's true. That's true. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a roll of this one just to see who's on which team first. So let's see
Yeah,
who's
who's on
gonna be
the
on
team A
the
versus
defending team. Yeah, looks like Namor will be on the defending team. Unless it's one of
That
the capture the
actually
point
plays in his
ones,
favor.
it really does. And I don't think, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the Spider-Mans are gonna be doing any crazy like web swinging and stuff.
Oh man, this is about to be. I think this is going to be on level with the.
You think this is gonna be the
versus-
fastest one? Yeah, that Loki one was.
This is
That was
going to be on
close.
level with the Loki versus Black Panther because the Namor is just gonna. They each have 2 squids. There's going to be 12 squids, and they all have invulnerability every 12 seconds. So
Yeah. But who
unless
knows?
barring
Some
some
miracle.
unfortunate circumstances.
I think I don't think the Spider-Man have a chance in hell. I don't think they have a. They're not even like going to be far from being close. If I'm being completely honest, this is just going to be a sad one. I
What
think
if they all
Spider-Man's
play
ult
the
will
edge
turn the
of that?
tides. Yeah. Well, here's the thing: Spider-Man's ult also charges a lot slower than Namor's.
Now Namor probably won't ever land his ult if the
Probably not.
Spider-Man can web swing, but I don't know if they
Tides,
can.
I hate you. True. All right, we're going back to Krakatoa.
Pick your hero. Or
Me
villain.
personally, I'm okay with this,
I wonder who
but I
they're gonna
feel I think this is going to be a game changer. We might actually be able to see some Spider-Man.
Oh
I'm
my
actually looking out for
God.
Spider-Man number 4, a rookie from Brooklyn over here. Last time he went up against a team in the tournament, he felt sick and passed out halfway through. So hopefully he can keep up his game face this time.
Well, you know how it
This is
is when
good.
you're
Well, I'm glad
being
we're
raised
sore.
in the Bronx.
Wise to show
That's not where he was born, but you know what? Sure.
Well, you know how it is when they're raised in Compton.
That's not.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm so glad Namor's ult is just a noise, so I won't get overstimulated. He needs a voice line.
capable of saving the world.
I like the horn, but he needs a voice line. And specifically, make it where he's just like screaming out Reed's name.
Yeah.
As a Namor main, this makes me hard. Well, I'm glad you. How did you feel about last game? Seeing Reed.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think this is going to be a fairly easy, straightforward win.
Yeah, I
that
feel like
also being said, I think Spider-Man isn't using his web swing. Never mind. I was gonna say they're gonna get to the point way faster, but they haven't web swung once.
well,
They're all running in line.
All right, let's see-
This
let's
is
see the
terrible
Namors.
for the Spider-Man.
the
This is
Namors
terrible
might
for
be able to do.
Spider-Man.
Okay, the squids go down. They do web
my
swing onto
God.
them. The Namors are.
Oh my god!
That's a lot of sushi. I'm not gonna lie.
That literally was the exact same thing that happened in the Loki game. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. If the Spider-Man
This,
didn't know how to web swing, that it's just gonna be a firing squad.
Or he'll scream
That's
dick
it.
from Moby Dick. That'd be a good one. Or what if he just screamed whale? I'd be okay with that. The first squid goes down, followed up by a.
Oh, you went in, he went in.
He wouldn't.
Missed all of his combos and died. They don't know how to combo either.
They don't have a chance. I mean, realistically, if you're a Spider-Man player and you go up against 37 squids, what do you do?
Just fast forward. Austin. We can
Just,
we can-
just
we can
fast
go
forward.
next.
Just yeah, this is.
Mercy rule. Mercy rule.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He goes in and he's dead. And he's gone. They have to
they
get
did
one kill though.
immortality for
They have to get one kill though.
Austin,
Can
their
they
number
do
one
better?
Damage dealer has 94 damage.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Can the Spider-Man get a single kill? What Namor is Namor number 4 is low. He is low, so they could realistically get
233.
one.
233 is top damage. He is ace right now.
Well, I mean, oh, there he goes. That's a great play by the Spider-Man, and he's gone.
He faked him out for a second there.
He did fake him out. I did see the Squiz do a double take.
Every single Spider-Man has tanks exactly 750 damage.
Oh, and the one that was low goes immortal.
There's the 1,000. 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 Where's the last one? Where's Spider-Man number 1 at?
According to Jacob, some Japanese might like this scenario. All right.
No, it's true. They love it.
We do have one Namor that is low, and he is standing in front. He might be able to get a kill, and he goes immortal again.
That was the last one. That Spider-Man did 0 damage. I want that to be known. There was a 0 damage Spider-Man in that game.
You know what? We know what the kills are. The Namor has 17,
Now is the time
followed up by a
And
Spider-Man
one
with
kill beat made.
with 0 damage, followed by 55 damage, 108. The highest damage is 327.
Austin,
up?
we need to start taking bets between me and you. We need to take bets. Do you believe that Spider-Man will either A, get 1 kill, or B, get 1,000 damage?
Yes. I believe that so here's the thing. The Spider-Men are almost at all.
4, 3,
I believe Spider-Man number 4 is gonna get 1,000 damage and get the first kill.
all you need to do is capture the mission
You
area.
have faith.
Got it?
The Ace
You
can,
have faith.
yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Only one of the Spider-Man could have feasibly killed a singular Reed Richards with the damage output.
But let's see. Oh!
Oh, okay, all right, getting a kit.
They're
And he's
being
dead.
preemptive.
They got it. Yeah.
They both-
Oh, that was
they
a
both-
great. That was
Invincibility?
actually. Wait, hold up.
He's not using his
And he just got-
invincibility? He killed 3 people with that.
Looks like the mission area is now.
That one Spider-Man still has 0 damage. I would like that to be known.
That is a. You know what? Let's just go to his POV. I want to see what's going through the mind of this guy. I need to watch this. I need to watch this humunculus go through this game. I don't even care. All right, let's
This
see.
is, actually a firing range.
Let's see. Can he get some damage? Oh my god, he hit something. Oh my god. Oh my god, huge. Oh my god, he's back in it. He's backed in. He's backed in.
Oh my god, you're right. Number 4 is getting. He got killed.
He got a kill. Oh my god, dude, I am
And he might break the
clairvoyant.
1,000.
I am
might break the
clairvoyant.
1,000.
Jacob, I am him. I'm legally speaking. They have 4 Spider-Man ults, which
Means nothing in the face of
that
things.
means literally nothing. That is incredible. Which number that's Spider-Man number
number-
4.
Spider-Man number 4 is the clutch. Spider-Man number 1 is the anchor.
Can Spider-Man number 1 break 100
94
damage?
Can we get 100 triple-digit damage?
All right, we're just, you know what? We're just go. He has his ult. I want to
You
see
have
him
to
use it.
just stay on this
yeah.
POV.
Yeah, I have to see this. 'Cause look, whenever I was on him last time, he hit his first 2 shots. So
Oh,
clearly,
that was the Spider-Man wasted ult.
okay, here we go, Spider-Man.
Here we go.
Huge.
He swung in and died on the way in. He's still at 94 damage.
All right,
Did
Spider-Man.
he even make it back to point?
You have your ult. You have to
You
use
have to
it.
do this.
You
have to do this
you
right.
have to, guys,
Legally,
you have to. Oh, you got. Okay, all right,
Just
Spider-Man, you
once.
got.
No!
He does not.
Did not
Oh my
ult.
god, the Spider-Man touch just so he could not have the longest time.
Oh my god.
That
Absolutely
was
disgusting.
that was the worst thing I have seen. That was a kill, but he didn't
That
break
was the
1,000
biggest
damage.
roll. That was the biggest steamroll out of any of the games by far.
Number one for how many chromosomes
One
he's
kill.
missing. Nah, for real. Good God. But the match did last.
94 damage.
The match did last.
Not even 93 damage.
93. I
They
could have
took
sworn.
one away
Yeah, they
from
took
him.
one away. They literally robbed him a
I'm
point
writing
because they
that
were like,
down.
"Nah, that ain't
Worst player.
worst player
That-
of all."
that award goes Spider-Man number one.
That Spider-Man is by far the worst thing I've seen.
0 and 9.
0 and 9.
93 damage. That's the match damage. Full match.
Full 5 minutes. But Namor did better than the Lokis. No, because they got 5-12. They won in 5-12 because that last Spider-Man
Look,
out of
time
spite
doesn't really matter.
touched the point.
Does
They had a
time
better
really
time.
matter when the enemy team had
30
one kill? One kill.
Not even-
The enemy team
look.
had one kill. It was
Look.
on a 40. They had a full ulti on a 44 HP Namor, and that was the only kill they got.
Look. I understand what you're saying.
We're going into round 2, Austin. Let me read
Jake,
you off the contenders.
Hold on. Let me get
You ready?
Spider-Man off the. Let me.
Yeah, get him off everything. Remove him off of your hard drive.
Yeah.
Please.
All right. So go ahead.
All right, we're starting off at Moon Knight.
Okay.
Scarlet Witch.
Gotcha.
Venom.
Okay.
Adam Warlock.
Adam. Okay.
Human Torch.
Okay.
Magneto.
Okay.
Invisible Woman.
Okay.
Cloak and Dagger.
Okay.
Jeff.
Oh, my boy Jeff. All right.
Punisher.
Okay.
Iron Fist.
No. How do you feel? How do you feel about Iron Fist's chances
I think
with knowing
Wolverine was
Namor is on the board?
Namor might be his hardest next matchup, but I think Wolverine was his hardest initial matchup. I don't
so?
think there's going to be someone who, I mean, yeah, percentage HP damage against him is good. That's why the number one counter if Wolverine's banned to Iron Fist is just another Iron Fist, because if Iron Fist ults, he gets killed by just left clicking him as Iron Fist.
All right, who's after Iron Fist?
Iron Man. Who did Jeff fight in the first round? Dude, Juicy, you missed a banger.
Hella,
Jeff took down Hella.
Hella, yeah. And a
And that was a
nail biter.
25-minute
Yeah.
slugfest.
Yeah, that was a nail biter right there. That was the best
That was
game
a
by far.
clutch- Yeah, that was an insane game. What's the format here? It's just a random tournament. Like, we randomly spin matchups, and then whoever loses gets knocked out, and we move on to
Yeah.
the next round.
Yeah, the format is going to be in the video that comes out for this. I'm just going to condense it all.
Yeah, it's a full single elimination.
Yeah, I'll make the brackets
Tournament.
and stuff in the video. All right.
So wait, you got Iron Man?
Yeah.
Okay, Thor?
Oh yeah, Thor won. All right.
Star-Lord.
Okay.
Loki.
Okay.
Mantis.
Mr. Fantastic.
Cap and Namor.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
You got Mantis, right?
Yep. Yeah, I got Mantis, Cap, Mr. Fantastic, and then Namor.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see. Can I shuffle these? I did it. Alrighty, fellas. Round
Damn, the video on this is
numero.
gonna be long, huh?
Nah. I'm gonna condense it to like the best moments. Maybe. We'll see. Who knows? You'll have to watch and see. Alright, let's see who we got. The first round. Also, the second round's gonna be random too, by the way, just to mix it up. Invisible Woman.
Ooh, out the gate.
Invisible Woman, one of our strongest competitors, took down my main. Who would have saw that coming? Up against, oh my god, up against Moon Knight.
Oh my god!
Oh, round one.
Finger.
While I
Holy
believe,
shit.
while I believe that Invisible Woman
No, no, no,
had
no.
the better
No.
hands, I think she's getting rolled. I'm gonna be honest.
Juicy, you didn't see Invisible Woman systematically dismantle Doctor Strange in round one. It was possibly the cleanest bot work I had seen out of any of the like algorithms that they had coded for AI. She was bobbing and weaving, perfectly shielding damage. Heals were on point. The damage was on point. It was
They weren't
disgusting
stacking
to
their
watch.
ults either.
Yeah, they were perfectly timing out their ults, pushing people back when they needed to, pulling enemies in. They
Yeah,
were even
it
pulling
was
enemies in and
disgusting.
pushing them backwards to extend the distance. That being said, Moon Knight just kind of insta-rolled
Groot.
Groot. So I
But
don't
Groot
know how
also
this is
has a
gonna
much
function.
bigger hitbox.
And no heals.
True. All right. This time, let's see. Are there any maps we haven't played on yet?
I'm not sure.
I think we did all of them. We have
Off
not
the top
done
of my head, I
the.
don't
Oh, we
think
have not. All right, hold up. I'm gonna make a change where it's. Should I make it? I should just keep it random.
Let's keep it random.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it
Run
random. All right. We'll run it random.
Wow.
Wow. Unbiased, am I
Talk
right?
about this.
Dude, this is
the
where
map
Moon Knight
that
won.
Moon Knight won on,
Yeah.
right?
The right heroes could
But-
make all the difference.
Will it be the same?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Moon Knight definitely has
He
to
was on
lock in with
attack
the
again.
Onks. He is.
But those onks and the ulti were insane.
Yeah,
but is it better than?
Invisible
better?
Woman.
Oh,
Because Invisible One does
This is
not have
tough.
the range that Moon Knight does.
she doesn't. But she has shielding and healing.
She does have shielding. They were
and she
really
has
good with
the
those
ability
shields.
to pull enemies into range.
Look at the cheeks. God dang. But I don't know. I'm going with Invisible Woman coming out on top. I'm not gonna lie. I believe
In 30
can the Onks target enemies even if they're invisible? They can. Same with
Because it just
Captain
ricochets to
America.
whatever target.
Yeah, same with Captain America's shield. If an invisible woman goes invisible near you and you're playing Cap, throw it at the ground, it'll bounce to her. Ask me
Pretty
how
clutch.
I know.
Austin's just first.
I literally thought, yeah, true. No, I thought I was clairvoyant whenever Invisible Woman jumped away invisible. I hit the ground, and there she was before me. All right, let's see. The Invisible Women are stacking up though, which is kind of scary.
They immediately.
Oh
are
my god,
clearing
they
out
got 2
onks.
kills. Oh my god, they're clearing the Onks really quick, and they immediately killed 2 Moon Knights.
The shields, the
The
force bursts
shields,
are
for,
just.
oh
it's too
my
much.
god.
It's too much.
We saw Moon
They are
Knight
just
previously.
dismantling them.
Just oh lord.
They're just dismantling them. I genuinely don't believe Moon Knight's gonna
I don't
get
believe my
the
eyes.
first point.
I don't believe what I'm looking at here. The
Well, okay,
shielding,
Moon Knight
the
ulti-
playing back and forth. Yeah, the Moon Knight ult is going to come in clutch. But good God. Oh, good Lord.
Like they're
The
even
invisible
pulling
ones-
enemies in at the right
yeah.
time.
They're pulling them into like the little orbs. They're doing so much work.
Moon Knight hasn't gotten a kill.
No. This is such a turnaround from what we saw previously. Moon Knight coming in, clearing out the Groots immediately just to get held
Yeah.
at spawn.
If if y'all didn't get to see that, that is something that y'all are going to have to see in the video, because that was like
Yeah, that invisible
disgusting
woman
to
just
watch. All of
threw.
the trees lined up and just got mowed
Just
down
died,
instantly.
But we might have our second casualty from Susan. Never mind, she's full HP. Not even. And they're
And
oh my.
then 3 people
What
to the...
is that alt Moon Knight? Okay, Susan,
Now
feeling
that's
a little
normal
pity.
Moon Knight ulti.
Yeah, true. Feeling a little pity, ran into one of the claws coming down just to let him know, hey, it's not all bad. But I believe the Moon.
invisible
Oh,
woman
the
that I've been
second.
spectating,
Oh my
I got
god.
3,
Oh my
4.
god, and they cleared. We got 2. Can they beat out 2 Susans? We got another Moon Knight alt missing completely. But it doesn't seem to matter as the Susans are jumping away. She picked up the health pack. Jacob,
What a
these AI are the Susan AI is programmed to get health pack. The Sue is fighting for her life here.
1v6.
Oh my god.
Orbs
Oh
are
my
coming
god.
out, they're healing
Oh
each
my
other.
god.
She lived.
Oh, she
I
got
thought she
killed out of her
lived.
ults. She almost lived. That is a fantastic ult by that Moon Knight, actually. But unfortunately, it means nothing due to the Susan ult, but they're not able to touch.
They're gonna cap it.
The Moon Knights actually go all the way to first point. That is incredible. That is an incredible comeback right there.
I genuinely didn't think they were going to get first point.
The staggering of the Susan could be their downfall. That's very true. But that last Susan almost made it out. She was unfortunately beaten by her own hubris.
Just watching them get
God, there's so
launched
many. Yeah, they're just
backwards.
getting beamed to death. Yeah, the Moon Knights actually do have an advantage once they start getting their ults, because they're getting it pretty quickly. They're gonna get them much faster than the Susans, though. Especially whenever they're using them like that. But I mean, that's just a flex. I don't know what that guy was doing, I'll be honest. When the schizophrenia takes control, the Moon Knights honestly are unstoppable. But unfortunately, it looks like they have taken their
Can get his ult
meds.
off.
Yeah, it looks like
Can
they.
get his ult
Oh,
off.
we
There we
got
go.
that is an amazing ult by the Moon Knight. Getting 2, gets 3. We have one more. It's the same Susan. Unfortunately, she is trapped inside of fit,
She got out.
and she died. James,
they-
every time you say she gets out, she gets murdered immediately.
He's
A
getting
second, there's a second Moon, and it kills nobody. He could not follow in his father's footsteps and let him down immediately. Another beautiful ult by Moon Knight, just absolutely stunning. That is going to be a problem if they keep standing around. That is a fantastic double ult by the Moons. Yeah,
They did start staggering.
they are staggering pretty hard.
That was
That is a
actually a
rough
good
one.
play by that invisible woman. She just threw herself in right there to get
That
the,
is true,
get the
yeah.
death off.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure they will be able to recontest, but I don't know how good that's going to do. As Moon Knight number 5 is coming up on ult, that's going to be a major issue for them, especially around these corners. Grouping up like that, those onks are going to, never mind, they're going to lose. Followed up by the Moon. Now
If
they
these
had to lock
invisible
in.
women keep walking into the ulti, swear to God.
There's nothing
That's
they
the
can do.
only
It's
way
just
they're
so
dying.
wide. That's true. That's very true. Like I said, once the ults come out, the Moon's kind of unstoppable. It's just, you just can't dodge them. That a little misplaced by the Susan, but unfortunately, it looks like it might be enough just to hold, at least stall the point. We got
All
Moon
of
Knight
the
number
invisible women
3.
are coming up on ults.
That is true, but we also have we have almost 4 Moon Knight ults coming up soon, which if they stack those Susan ults aren't going to do at diddly squat. Oh my gosh, a massive burst down by the Susans, and they're gone. Moon Knight number 2 does have ult. Is he going to hold on to it, or is he going to blast it the second he sees him?
That was big.
It's like he
Two,
blasted immediately.
walking into it.
2 dead with the Susan ult does come down. That's going to be incredibly strong. I think that they're going to be able to hold them.
clutch.
We do have 4, technically 3
That's
Susan
a clutch
ults.
hold. Yeah,
this
we're
might
good.
this might be just enough. But Moon Knight 1 and 3 are coming up on ult.
It's got a lot
He
of
is
dodging
dead.
going
Yeah,
on here.
that is very true. We have another another Moon Knight ult immediately
I think
frame
it's
perfect
response.
countered.
Wow.
Absolutely a fantastic play. I do say, I mean, like, again,
Wow,
just absolutely
What the hell?
phenomenal. The Susans had to lock in. They realized that they gave up too much ground, and it's just too much for them to handle. The Moon
I
Knight
swear
is sort of
these
given
are
up.
just built different than the
Yes,
other ones.
they are absolutely built different. That's what I thought
The
would
other
happen
AI
to Spider-Man.
just spamming ults.
Time
All right.
to switch things up.
So the Invisible Woman just has to get 2 points.
That's very true. But let's see how strong they are. Last time we saw them fight Doctor Strange, they came out swinging, absolutely ran over Strange.
Through hands immediately.
Yeah, but let's see. The Moon Knights might actually be able to do pretty decent with their Ankh placement and everything. But I really think that they're held back because the only thing that's really getting them kills is their ultimates.
Yeah, the biggest issue here is that as soon as they throw down Onks,
After all
every
these
Invisible
years,
Woman can drop a
saving the world
shield, which will
still
stack
hasn't gotten old.
a shit, pretty much an ulti's worth of healing on each other.
Yeah,
If they're standing around that- Yeah, that's just,
yeah.
I don't know.
We're looking back at the teams. It's not even close.
Before you
We
attack,
got Invisible Woman, the Ace at 33 and 4 with 2,800 damage, almost 11k blocked, and then the Ace Moon Knight only at 14 and 8. But they do have 8,000 damage, so they're putting out damage, but it's just not enough to deal with all the healing and shielding. Absolutely,
Those
just
ultis.
tragic for the Moon Knights.
Those moons are hitting, but that's all they got going for them.
But with the Moon Knight stacking up around this corner, they might be able to get a couple of cheeky kills on the payload.
to its destiny.
Let's see. If
Let's
they
see.
can survive the first onslaught of those orbs, I think they might be fine.
Yeah, they might.
But it's
And
those
all right,
early
one's down,
orbs that
2
hurt.
is
2
down,
orbs.
3.
Oh my god.
This is a slaughter.
Times towards the enemy
Good
team.
God.
That's the Susan's biggest thing though, is they can just displace a target from 100 yards away because they all have a pull.
Oh my God, wait. They can't push the payload fast because they're going to be invisible if the rest of the team is dead.
Oh, it's true. They have to keep auto attacking somebody.
Yeah. So as long as the Moon Knights show up, then they'll be able to push the payload. But until then, it's not. Oh my God. I didn't realize that the Onks took damage from her orbs. That's actually really big. Oh, Moon Knight
They're just
going
getting
straight
pulled.
up in the they're just getting flung
Oh my
around.
God.
Yeah, this
Every time they
defense
jump,
is not
they
even
get pulled
close.
Towards, they get pulled towards the Invisible Woman onslaught.
That's honestly quite sad to see.
This is just once again a systematic win. Like they're just pushing them down,
Yeah.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
using shields to block the Onks is
Just
crazy
absolutely
work.
this team just on a completely just a different level altogether. Even with all the Onks bouncing around, it's just not enough with the shields. The Moon Knights aren't even
just
gonna bother
walking in.
touching. Yeah, they just
It's just
explode.
walking in.
There's so many
we go.
orbs. Yeah.
Got
4
minutes to get this
God,
1 point.
that is a rough one. But the Moon Knights are coming up on ults really quick. But the Susans aren't too much behind.
Will it be enough to get key staggers off though?
It might be. It might at least be enough to hold, but for 4 minutes, especially when you're playing like that, I don't believe so.
There's
We
an
got our
ulti.
first moon coming out. That's actually a huge ult, but unfortunately only gets 4 of them is what followed up by 2 a singular kill on the 2 moons is
This
just
is
not
actually where
worth
you're
it.
gonna die. Oh, you lived. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, she'll be able to live. She is taking the hands, took the 1v1 with the Moon Knight, but it unfortunately did not pay out for her. Unfortunately, with that, it's going to cause her to stagger. They're going to lose some precious seconds here. That's only 3 3/4 They only have 3 minutes 45 seconds. Oh, with the moon coming out though, able to get. Oh, and second. Okay, the second moon coming out was actually big. Was able to finalize the one kill. So
Got
two
one.
ults for one kill.
Disappear.
Some might call it worth. Others might call you brain dead. And I'm gonna have to fall somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna be completely honest. With the moon, now that's a good moon right there. With getting a singular kill.
They didn't even waste the
They didn't
support
even
ult
bother
there.
waiting to support alt, which is honestly extremely smart, knowing that they'll need the 4, almost 5 invisible woman ults for this last push. I am looking forward to seeing how they will utilize this.
Zero ults. This is
Yeah,
gonna
they're
be a
not
thing.
even close to alt charge. That's the saddest part. Yes, that is a
That was
fantastic.
just-
That was just fantastic alt placement in case the cart gets pushed back slightly. They are just walking this in. This is oh, this poor man.
Oh my lord.
This is like watching an old lady just slowly go up to some like motorized stair stepper. This just hurts to watch.
The great ult.
Yeah, this is just man.
No one's gonna be unhealthy
Yeah.
in this last push.
No one's gonna be able to even come close to touching. They just 3 invisible women have their ults, but it's not even gonna be necessary. This is just stat padding at this point. I think that we should make a ruling to where they can't do this anymore, but until they get the, oh man, yeah, you just hate to see it.
One moon knight with
Oh,
ult
that
is
is, yeah, that is quite unfortunate. They're just not. They gave them hope for a second, but it was just not enough.
dead. They're
Good
just
lord.
playing with them.
I would like to say
Sue
that this
and
was
Marcus are
sad to see, but man,
Wow.
the Moon Knights took out Groot incredibly quickly, but unfortunately, just not enough for the wall of Sue. What is ironic because both teams
19
took out
final hits.
both teams took out a tank.
That wasn't even. That number 5 Invisible Woman was leagues ahead of the rest of them. What the hell?
Yeah, the 19 final hits, 48 and
40 and
6.
6. The only one that was in the 40-digit slot.
That's crazy work. Oh, but the Moon Knight MVP going 15 and 14.
Which is wild because they had an 18 and 14.
But they also had 10,000 damage.
Oh yeah, true. True.
Sue had 14. They all had double-digit damage blocked. That is crazy work. Any damage that was done was just either blocked by shields or healed.
This is absorbed.
And Susan is going on to the next round. Man, they don't make them like they used to. Coming up next, let's see what we got. Let's see who is going up in the next round. We have.
Even Egyptian gods fall to the Snow Bunny mind control.
That's very true. That's very true. We have Star-Lord coming out. I don't even remember
Oh,
who
boy.
Star-Lord fought previously. Oh God, that's right. Oh, my Snow Bunny queen. I was rooting for her.
Who does he got though?
Oh, the Punisher.
Oh my god.
I actually believe Star-Lord might have this in the bag simply because the last time we checked, the Punisher loves his turret a bit too much. And
is
true.
That is true.
And Star-Lord, I
That-
believe, is
that-
going to get his ult a little faster
Don't know how that Punisher bot won that first round.
because he went up against Hulk.
That was just disgusting. Because I legit thought once he started going into turret form too much that the Hulk was gonna end up winning.
They
Because
almost
that
did.
was feasibly the only way that they could win is if Punisher got into turret mode and then all of Hulk's auto attacks then could clear them
Yeah, I mean,
for free.
you already know. But this,
Oh my Lord.
I'm not gonna lie. This is probably gonna be a pretty quick game. Unless it gets to a point control. If it gets to point control, Punisher might actually have an advantage here.
I
Would
think
they
it
have to
all
move a
depends.
payload? Phew.
I think it all depends on who staggers first.
And it's going to be Clintar. That is
This
an
might be tough.
unfortunate turn of events. Honestly, this is a
might be
pretty difficult map for both teams. In fact, I would argue that it's
Oh.
in favor of the Punisher. but it's
It
also
is in favor of Punisher,
Punisher.
but Punisher is on attack first.
that is true.
And I don't think the turrets are going to be where you want to be on attack.
No.
On defense, yes.
No.
But
Got something that needs to be blasted?
I think if Star-Lord can not get staggered by the time he gets ulti, he will permanently win this game.
Maybe. It's very true.
We'll be coming.
Again, Star-Lord ult's pretty strong. Especially when multiple are ulting at the same time. We saw what they did against Emma Frost.
This.
And I'm going to be honest, I think the Emma Frost might have been a more difficult matchup for them than the Punisher.
Punisher.
Because Punisher
didn't
does not use a
realize-
shotgun.
It was more of just a theory that Emma Frost is able to ult him out of his ult, and then the bot did it, and I was severely impressed.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they only did it
tech.
once.
Yeah, that sucked, but like
Because
that's good
Star-Lord
knowledge
got
for
his
like a
ult
player.
a lot faster because he was just farming it. Oh, and the turrets go down immediately. Star-Lords are gonna have to are trying to meet them halfway. Just get gunned
just
down. They
threw.
still get a kill. They still get a kill, but yeah, they absolutely threw that. Oh, the Punishers are moving in. Oh.
I think this might be a little more difficult than we thought because
I think
Punisher
so.
is hit scan.
That is true.
So-
That is true. But so is Star-Lord. But it doesn't really affect them all too much. Punisher, they immediately go, oh, they're turreting up. It's actually a pretty decent turret spot for them,
This
not
is
gonna
getting
lie.
one-sided.
This is getting pretty
This is getting-
one-sided. The Star-Lords are getting 1 or 2 kills here and there, but they're just getting wiped and staggered.
Yeah, the Star-Lords
they're-
are very much kind of like poke and go champs, and they're
Yeah.
being forced into these brawls that they don't win.
They do, yeah. They're not winning this. They're forced to play. Star-Lord's a lot better close range than he is medium to long range, and Punisher is absolutely using that to his advantage over here. Especially the way you see the Punisher just walking into the wall. Gotta be. Oh, the perfect turret placement over here, right where he can only shoot the payload. It seems that the Star-Lord will in fact actually jump over it and stand in front just to give him an opportunity to get a kill. They are funneling in one at a time. We have one Punisher who is extremely low on health. Will they pick him up? It looks like it's going to be a. That's a no.
Oh my God,
That is not. That's it. That is a massive turret placement over here.
Secured.
Right in front of the way of the payload. It seems to be going in, and then they die. And okay,
They're gonna get the payload there
this
before
is
with more time than what they started with
this is gonna be
at this rate.
yeah. This is tough to watch. Yeah, the Star-Lords are just playing too far back. Are you gonna
they
shoot
go
him?
in,
Or
they're
are you
standing in
gonna
front of
what? And he dies in his ult. Another, it goes down again. That Punisher is still extremely low. Just a sync.
That Star-Lord just int. He just walked in and stood still.
I think he was typing. They
Yeah,
cleaned up. They cleaned up. They got him. They got him. They're all 1 HP, but I mean they cleared him.
I'd be raging too against my team. at this
Yeah.
point.
Oh, actually,
Completely
really
understand.
good shots from the Star-Lord over here, and he gets outplayed by a.
Nice counter. Okay, one down. 5 more to go.
This is the dumbest round we've seen. What is happening in here? Oh, he destroys the turret. Okay,
They are getting
who?
double
All right,
flanked
who
right now.
gets the ult first? Who gets the ult off first? A Punisher or a Star-Lord? Oh my God! They
my
did it
God.
simultaneously. However, the Punisher lived.
I don't even know what I'm looking at this point.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
Go off,
fantastic play. Counterpoint. There's 2 turrets just on point. You know, if the AI was competent and would set up their turrets on the payload, this would actually be scary.
I like the game plan there. Use 2 ultis for 1 Punisher, so he has to decide which one to kill first.
That is true. That is true. And he actually chose neither.
As Frank does.
Oh, we got
God.
Frank ult coming in. Gets 2
Jesus,
kills
because
immediately.
they're bots, it's just laser lock on insta kill.
Yeah, I know.
It's literally better than the Star-Lord ulti.
Yeah,
When
the
you can
Punisher.
auto-aim.
Yeah, the Punisher ult might actually be the scariest bot ult in the game. Man, they are just walking them down. This hurts to watch. I mean, the Star-Lords are getting a kill like every other fight, which is
It's just the way that damage is applied.
just the way that
on
they're
the
doing
turret
it. Yeah, it's just. Oh my god,
the
he set up
spin
on the
from
payload.
Star-Lord.
Oh my
The
god,
spin from Star-Lord is just getting eaten by turrets, like the turret
yeah,
HP.
absolutely. And we're not gonna have any Star-Lords get their ult anytime soon here.
Not at all. This is it.
We
This
got
is
Punisher.
round 1.
Yeah, no, I don't think that. Oh, wait, maybe they might have a chance. Actually,
All
some
turrets
pretty
are up.
decent mobility by the Star-Lords, but unfortunately, it was into 30 turrets. Oh, a fantastic E by Mr. Star-Lord here, able to just absolutely. They actually are able to take the point away, and then immediately start to lose it. All right, 1 Punisher versus 4 Star-Lords. Who wins? It is all the Star-Lord.
Ah!
Oh my
How are
god.
they gonna get rid of the turrets?
Oh my god.
How will they get rid of turrets?
Oh my god. My favorite part is that they know that they're in the turrets and the Star-Lords are just like, well, we have to fight them. We can't.
Okay, they're putting
Okay,
up a decent
they're actually
ult
putting
here,
up a
though.
a map.
This is just
This is just this.
they can't keep ulting at like 10 HP.
Why are
cannot
they
keep
all?
doing that.
Why are they all ulting? None of them ult when they're healthy. Why?
Even the Punisher.
Why? Yeah.
Even the Punisher.
They like get to 2 HP and they're immediately just like, this is the time. Why? Why? Bitch?
Judge.
Oh, that Star-Lord died at 99, which is lucky for him because he would have definitely popped it.
Are Star-Lords going to be able to hold this corner?
No.
Immediately.
They held longer than. Oh my god, he got his ult. He got it all. Oh my lord, he got it. He got it. He actually did. Wait, what? He actually did the tech to where he flips and reloads his ult immediately. He locked in. That Star-Lord locked in. Star-Lord number 6 absolutely just decided he's done with this.
They bullied that Punisher out of turret too.
That's true.
They might be able to hold this.
They did stagger that Punisher pretty bad.
They have 3 ults here.
Yeah. Are they going to all?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess that's a way. And they're dying to a
died.
turret.
2 of
They
them
all
died,
died.
3 of them
They all died. They
to
all
one
died to the
turret.
turrets. Oh.
To one fucking
my
turret.
god. They had that and they threw it. Because 2 Punishers have their ult. Oh no, and they use it at full
They're not even
HP
gonna focus
also.
the one- They're not gonna focus the one with the fucking ulti.
Final 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
They both ulted
Why didn't
at
the Punishers
full
push?
HP. Yeah,
Punisher should push.
they have not captured, but it looks like it's not
But
enough.
now that they're in OT, they're gonna stay on it.
Oh, the Star-Lord, yeah, the Star-Lords are gonna. No one's fighting. Why aren't they fighting? What is happening?
Ooh, the spins, the spins,
the
isn't enough.
spins were huge, but is it enough for a singular turret? I don't think so.
And it's on point. They even had a counterplay there of putting one off to the side of the payload.
That was well played. That was big brain by the Punisher right there.
3.
Um,
Time to switch things up.
7K
Punisher's gonna be
damage
better
drop
on the-
is disgusting.
yeah, I would say so. I would say so. They fit so much damage blocked from just turret.
Damage. And I think on defense, it's going to be even worse.
I do too. The Punisher's
I'm giving this a
48 and
clear-
6.
I'm giving this like an 86% chance of victory to Punisher. To like 14 on the Star-Lord side.
I'm gonna give him 100%.
You're going the full all in.
Yeah, I think Punisher's got this in the bag.
One cosmic disaster.
Now,
really
I think
unfortunate.
this actually. All right, hear me out on this. I think this actually depends on rollout. I think if we get a Star-Lord rollout to the right side where everything is close range,
Yeah,
this might not be so bad.
that's true.
Counterpoint: bots.
Very true. You hate to
They're
see
just
it.
gonna walk down the red stripe here, the red stripe of doom. And there's gonna be 6 Punisher turrets just waiting
Yeah.
for them.
Yeah.
As soon as those doors open, these Punishers are gonna press the gameplay button.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. Yeah, those Star-Lords aren't gonna know what hits them.
Yeah, here we go. They're dashing
Right,
down the middle
oh,
of the
they're
fucking
dashing
field.
it. Oh, they're not.
Here goes turret number 1,
And the
2,
turrets, 2,
3, 4.
Yep, and the beginning. Oh, they actually
they
they
cleared
actually
one.
got. Yeah, they killed a Punisher.
And that, all right. Okay.
Who's that? Wait, he's
you ever
taking high
seen the
ground. What?
Have you ever
hey,
seen the beaches of Normandy in color?
This might be it, dude. That Star-Lord just took high ground, backflipped over the railing, or back over the little ship here. Star-Lord number 2 might be one for the history books. He
okay.
might be one to look out for.
Now that they're out of turret and they don't have turret available.
Yeah, as long as the Punishers aren't in turret, the Star-Lords are actually doing really good against them. Because they're not
able to single out their damage.
Yeah, because they're not flanking around the back of the Punisher. They're just shooting the turret.
Counterpoint: one Punisher with 25% HP just wiped 3 people off the map. Oh my
I do think the
lord.
Star-Lords are going to get first point, though. I think they're at least going to get first. I don't think they're going to get second.
Okay, so the way that these stars have to align is they have to get ultis and they have to have no one in turret form.
True.
Because eating 1,000 damage off of your Star-Lord ulti is too much.
Star-Lord actually won the 1v1 over in the back there, but unfortunately he died.
God, this is nasty.
There. Yeah, if they stagger their turrets, it's actually kind of disgusting. Dude, Star-Lord number 2 is actually like the mastermind of just not dying until the very end. Oh no. Oh no. They got oh, they canceled the turret. This is their time. Star-Lord, this is your time. They're out of turret form. You actually have a chance now. Okay. All right. Okay, they're turning up, they're turning up, they're turning up.
Judge, jury.
That's actually perfect if he ults there, because just wait it out. God. Yeah, just don't peek the Punisher and you should be good. Yeah, you should be okay. They actually did a pretty decent job of just hiding that out. Unfortunately, he is at 1 HP, but he's in his turret, so he's technically at like 30,000. Oh my god, he got 3. Star-Lord number 6 out here with the game plan.
Judge, and Executioner.
Yeah, they're not getting first point.
They're not getting first.
They're not getting. They're not getting first point. This is
Okay. Okay.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Look at that
Oh my God.
evolved peeking though.
Joe, that's some. Yeah, that's some hyper realistic peeking.
That Punisher waited and then peeked to try and get the quick kill and failed at the last second. That Punisher fell into cover as he ulted so he could get more damage off.
That's
Wow.
actually a
Okay,
peak. The Punishers
they
outplayed him.
secured
Yeah, they got a tick.
1/3 of the first point.
Yeah, they got a tick.
Wow.
But Star-Lord number 2 is coming up on his ult.
He's gonna have to wipe the team with it.
Yep. All right, go ahead. I believe.
Well,
Riveting gameplay right there that we saw from the Punisher side.
So far into round 2, we are seeing
Couple of
people drop
sweeps,
like
yeah.
flies.
The ace of the Star-Lord team going 23 and 23.
Wow.
4K damage.
67 and 9 is diabolical.
That is crazy work. 27 final hits, almost 7K damage. I mean, realistically,
Holy
who saw that
shit,
coming?
Can we discount Punisher number 6? 64 and 8 with 35 final hits.
Crazy work. All right, Punisher goes on to the next round. Yeah, you're writing
He
these down,
literally
right?
he literally only didn't get MVP because of the damage taken was higher, I guess.
No, I mean, yeah, that the damage. Yeah. All right,
He had
who's
8
next?
more final hits.
Who
That's
is
crazy.
next? We have Mantis. Oh, we're getting Mantis early this time.
Mantis,
Crazy.
oh boy.
Mantis up
Don't be Reed
against
Richards. Don't be Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Anybody but
Against
any inches.
Thor. Okay, that's actually interesting.
I think the sleeps are going to come in handy here.
I do too.
I
But
think
Thor does some
in a brawling
damage.
matchup, I'm not sure Mantis can out damage Thor.
Yeah, I think Thor honestly has this in the bag. Yeah, I'm putting my money on Thor. I'm gonna be honest.
This one might be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, seeing what Mantis did to Bucky while she was powerful against him, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Thor just slaps too much.
That F key, dude. That F key is.
They
just-
like
it
using
puts
the
in
F.
work.
Yeah, they like using the F. Let me tell you.
I'd F them.
Yep.
Mantis specifically. She's
Here.
human, right? Sorta.
No. She's like a bug. Would you smash a bug?
I mean, it depends. Are we talking about like one of the bugs from like Hunter x Hunter?
Pick your hero or villain.
Yes.
I'm not judging.
Which one?
Either the one that got pregnant or
What?
what's her face? The spider one.
The Queen?
No. The one that was Killua and Gon's, like the psychotic chick that got transformed.
Life energy is my eternal
I
guide.
don't remember
Source
that.
of my powers.
Yeah, she like her ability as an ant was that she reinforced her own hair and wrapped it around her body,
30 seconds before you
and she
attack.
was like
Get ready.
she was an enhancer that did brawling.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
I was
I do not remember her.
Yeah, you're literally a loser. It's
I
fine.
don't remember her in the slightest.
She was the psychotic chick with the knife that chased them around, and Gon went on a date with her. But
Yeah, I
it's
don't
fine.
remember that.
It's fine.
That must have been filler.
It's not.
Starts in
Was that
5,
after the
3, 2.
like the Ant King
All
fight?
you need to do is capture the mission area.
No, it was before. Well
Yeah,
before.
I have genuinely no idea what you're talking about.
She's Morals and what's his name and Nove's disciples. You remember the two assassins?
Oh
Knuckle
yeah,
and
yeah,
Shoot?
yeah.
She's the third person in their group.
Yeah, I don't remember her. We already got a sleep over here. Oh, yeah, the Thors came to
Thor's
box
just
and
bodying
they
him.
are
They're just
boxing.
bodying him. They're just
There's
bodying
so
him.
much shielding.
not
This
gonna
is
be
sad.
close.
This is sad. This is like
This is not
watching your
gonna be
little
close.
sister get on her bike for the very first time and you just run up and sock her in the face. That's literally what this feels like.
You sent your little sister first grade down into Compton, and all of them are aggro.
You gave her. Oh, what do you mean all of them? What do you mean? Well, we got our
You
first
are
death on
tired.
Thor.
They're being held into spawn.
They are being killed at spawn. We got our second Thor death. Do I hear 3? Do I hear 3? No, we got 3. You got 3, 4. Yep. Oh, the last one. He is asleep. He's a sleepy boy. And there we go. They cleared him out. But
Counterpoint.
is that enough?
No, it literally gave them enough
not
time
better.
to walk back to point after respawn
True.
because they were so far behind.
Thor number 4 is taking a nice long nap. Got slept twice, but he's
damage.
he's dead. Dan, he's dead. He exploded. The Mantis are actually making a comeback here, but is it enough? 2 Thors are asleep. If they can stagger their sleeps like that, and they're undefeatable.
And he wasted all.
Or wasted all. They might actually be able to make a comeback here. But as one Mantis
I wouldn't go
versus
that
2
far, God.
gods of oh god. Misses her sleep on the Thor. I don't even know how you do that. Oh, behold the god of thunder. Gets blocked.
Nobody was dying.
No one's dying, but the god of thunder,
Doesn't
his
matter.
ult is very
Doesn't seem like it
It's not
matters. The
very
enemy team's
scary.
not gonna touch.
that Thor has been slept 3 times.
Mantis is just walking. Mantis is just walking at the point. All right, Thor, chill.
Okay, Thor, guys, what are y'all doing? Genuinely, what are y'all doing? Oh god, I thought it.
Oh,
He
how many?
lit-
Oh, we suck. 200
Okay.
meters.
Yeah. The Manises are actually doing a pretty good job of staggering their ults. Another undefeatable ult comes out. They might be able to hold off on this if they can just keep
is-
staggering.
Like 36 seconds of undefeatable.
Yeah, this is a crazy amount of undefeatables. Oh my lord! This is what I thought. This is what I thought we would see against the Luna, but no. On that one, she just got dumpstered. And an
Counterpoint, now all
excellent
of those are
retake.
gone.
Yeah, they're all gone. They're all gone. However, the Thors are staggering and very tired. Dude, my god. All right, Thor, let's see. All right, Thor's going in. Sleeping. And he's dead. All right, but they surely don't have another sleep on him, right? Or he's sleeping. Okay, and he's dead. All right, so we get, yeah. Oh, God of Thunder coming in. Gets no one yet again. I want to see Thor get a kill with his ult. All I'm asking for.
That's the last undefeatable
Undefeatable.
of the game.
That is the last one. There's so many other God of Thunders that will be arriving soon.
Keep fighting until we have a winner.
The Mantis actually might be able to retake this. If the Mantis can build up ult fast enough, they might be able to retake this. He's almost at 80% charge. Oh my god, they
If they-
retake. Thor's
might be
coming in
tough.
clutch.
Thor
Oh,
can
the Thors died, but they still get a kill. Oh, there's 3 of them down. Yeah, they're staggering hard now. They're tilted. They're tilted. They're mad. They're mad at how many times they're getting slept. I'll tell you that much. Why do I know they're mad? Because I'm mad every time I get slept.
They are just running it down at this
Yeah,
point.
they're absolutely throwing the game. I don't know what they're doing. Their coach needs to get on them, that's for sure, because this is just embarrassing to see. We got a Thor
Everybody's playing
and a Mantis. Oh. And dies in ult again. That Thor also died in ult. And
Got
2
slept before
canceled
he could
ult
hit
in
the
a
enemy.
single team fight.
This ult, the
Thor
ults
is-
aren't landing on Thor.
Nah, Thor is absolutely throwing this. They might actually lose this round by simply staggering.
They're going to at this rate.
They've
They've got multiple
Thor number
staggers.
4
The
died, yeah.
Mantises have 4 ults available.
That is, yeah, that's. She got stunned out of.
round 1.
He got slept out of his ult. We have 1 Thor ult, Thor number 5. Is he going to be able to
Holy
get there in
shit.
time to use it?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, he
gotta
gets a
kill with
kill
it.
with the ult, but dies on point. An
We're moving on to round
absolute
number 3.
amazing comeback by the Mantis. That is incredible.
Wow.
You love to see it. You love to
That-
see it. Unless you're a Thor fan, then you
hurts
hate to
me.
see it. Yeah, that's a
hurts
rough.
me.
That's a rough one.
Thor is a great
Martial
character.
arts sharpens your mind.
He is one of our last tanks in the tournament.
He is. He is. This is tough to see.
And
The only other tank we have is Venom, right?
30 seconds before you attack.
I think
No,
it's
Cap beat Psylocke.
oh, Cap. That's right. Cap and Venom are the only two.
And Magneto.
And Magneto. Okay, we have 3 left. Never mind. But Thor might be having an early exit because 25-2 Mantis against the 17-7 Thor. But the other Thors are kind of just sandbagging at this point.
Battle starts in 5.
There's-
11 final hits, and everyone else has 2 and 3. Yeah, that's,
yeah, this is a tough one to
He is.
see.
Capture the mission.
He's
he's
absolutely
putting his team
carrying.
on his back.
Yeah. I think if he went to sleep and just went AFK this round, he would still be MVP.
Probably.
Going into this round, let's see what we're going with. The Thors came out incredibly strong whenever they first grouped up, but this time the Mantis have a bunch of alts. Good God. Oh, a fantastic kill from the Thors. They're still able to push the Mantises off of point. Even with all of those ults coming out, the Thors were able to overtake.
Capture the mission area.
Oh my God, Thor is over here
have two-
fighting.
we
It
have two
teleports out.
Thors staggered
They
on bottom.
get out.
Wow.
That was incredible. Oh, the Mantises follow,
One Mantis
but they might
assassinated?
have just threw that. Oh, the second Mantis comes through, gets the kill, but she herself is staggered. Mantises are taking a point in the Thor playbook. Gets a kill with his ult. Thors are learning computers, but I think they're pushing up a little bit too far.
Yeah, this is greedy.
Yeah, this is a little greedy. They know that they lost that last round. They got to play it a bit more safe. The Mantises
shit.
don't even give them the chance to push them through. The Mantises are waiting for everyone to come through. And the Thors are
Thors are
just absolutely.
staggering.
The Thors are getting greedy, getting slept. Oh, he's just.
The Mantises,
He's not waking
the
up.
Mantises
He's
are
not- he's
holding
not-
out. From what I've seen of the supports play back as if they're playing actual support, like in a game.
Yeah,
Whereas these other characters are programmed to just go forward.
just
So these
kill.
Mantises, or these supports are holding back, and in response, it's like causing them to group naturally,
Yeah,
and the enemy team is just staggering.
yeah. The Thors are just. They had a great start at the beginning. They're still able to hold the point. The Mantises do have to get on the point, but I don't know if it's going to mean anything. Oh, a
Yeah, I don't
massive
think it's
kill from the Thor ults. The Mantises are, oh my lord, they might be getting
They're
a
getting
kill.
staggered
Getting
down
yeah, the
point.
Mantises. Yeah, the Mantises are losing this fight. Oh my, it's 2 again. Oh, they have to touch.
that's it.
That is it. They're not able to
That's
touch.
it.
They're not going to be able to recontest. And
What?
point number 2
How?
goes to Thor.
What the hell?
What an incredible upset. The Thor.
Even in that round, it seemed like Mantis was in full control of that game, and
Absolutely. And then they just
they
threw
just
at the
never,
end.
They never took the point.
No.
So whenever it came time that they had to take point, it was too late. That's crazy.
That's truly incredible.
30
Oh,
seconds
honestly,
before
my
your time.
least
Get
favorite
ready.
point on this map.
Sam.
I hate this point. But I do think this might be in the favor of Mantis. But we'll
I
see.
do as well. More open space.
More open space, more sight lines from range.
That Thor is still carrying the team with 22-9 and 13 final hits, as opposed to the Mantis 28-5 with 16 final hits.
She has 3k more damage than him.
Yeah, she's putting. Well, that's to be expected when fighting tanks.
Got it?
As long as I am
Then again, one of the Thors does have 9k damage,
there in defense of what is right.
so he's not
I
far
stand
behind.
corrected. All right, I think it's all
that's a
about
lot of
who. That is a lot of Fs, but a massive counterpoint. Oh, what if they're undefeatable? Oh, gets a
I think
kill
it's
with
a
it.
one-shot kill. Yeah, it's a one-shot through if you land exactly on him.
Yeah, if you land exactly on them, it's but it's they're
getting
kiting
kited.
out. Yeah, they're kiting out these Thors. Put all
They
3 of them
all
to sleep
three
and took
got
one
slept.
at a time.
Oh,
That was an
no.
incredible play. We're just gonna go ahead and just take the point, just say he can get a couple of percentages on. Oh, He stalled it. He stalled it a little bit, just in time for his teammate to get back. But I think they're going to start staggering in now, destroying the environment just to make sure that that sky is nice and clear. They're actually able to retake the point, possibly losing 2-3. Never mind. Disregard anything that I say ever in my life.
This is a bunch of now ranged characters with high ground advantage looking down onto this entranceway.
I wouldn't exactly call it high ground. Yes.
All of these melee characters are going to have to funnel into them.
That's very true. The Mantises are undefeatable, but
the only way they can throw it is by pushing forward, and they pushed forward into the...
Yeah, they push forward, but it doesn't seem to have done much of anything.
They're kiting out. They're
kiting out, but they're... Oh, my lord.
Oh,
that was just...
kill. Right.
Yeah, that Mantis just sort of gave them that kill, and the Thors were able to retake the point. Even though the Mantises technically had the numbers advantage at the time, they just did not want to get in close with the Thor. Now they have decided, instead of fighting close range on point, to fight close range inside of a room. But the Thors are pushing up yet again, just too far. Excellent ult by the Thor to take high ground right there. Immediately jumps off of it to go... Who knows? But the Thors are getting greedy yet again.
Yeah, we saw this in round 1.
However, they are still getting some picks, and they're getting ults out. So honestly, this is kind of big for them. Even if they lose here, getting these ults out is incredibly important for them. Yeah, that's the last Mantis ult. We got 2 ults coming up pretty soon.
Those are wasting their own ults, though.
Where? Why?
This is a slugfest right now.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Holy shit.
Thor's
I don't know who's gonna win.
This is a close one. Oh, but the Thor ults come back up, as well as the Mantis, but the Mantises seem to have been overlapping and are killing them. The Thors are still boxing. We have one last Mantis ult and another one well on the way. The Thors have hell, but Mantis is
right now.
Yeah. And the Thors are just fighting as a team of 3. Yeah, it does not appear. The Mantis will absolutely take this point.
Does Thor have ult anywhere?
Thor number 3 is about to have ult, but and he pulls it out immediately, dies inside of it.
Yeah, he died.
And the Mantis number 2 is going to be coming. The Mantises are doing really good at staggering their ults this time. The Thors did a pretty decent job of taking the fight to their spawn to increase the likelihood of getting their time up, but I don't know if they're going to be able to recontest with how much they're staggering currently. That's already 1 Thor, 2 Thors dead, a third going to be going down. Yep, and that is just... You know, you hate to see a good team just waste their potential like that. It's just truly unfortunate.
I really think instead of pushing all the way to the spawn doors, they could have held
They could have held the doors, hold the buildings. Literally anything other than what they did. Yeah, I completely agree.
Absolutely.
But they are coming back as 4, even though it is against 6 with 2.
This is a group, but they're coming at it
and
from
he
different
wastes his ult. Never mind, he gets his support all out.
Totally fine. And they almost recaptured.
They capped the point.
What?
We might have it. It's 99 to 99 in overtime. The ults are coming out. We got a Thor coming up on his ult. Is he going to be able to get it out in time? He doesn't. He dies at 99.
Wait, they're singling out this one Mantis and failed to kill.
Oh no!
They failed to kill him. That one Mantis just held.
Overtime resets. Thor touches point to stop the overtime clock, but that is not going to be enough. That is the game, and Mantis will go on to the next round.
Wow. I thought when 4 of them made it that they would do it, but then they targeted one of the Mantises out and just got rolled.
Yeah, that was truly incredible. You hate to see it. That was absolutely the stomp. Mantis number 1, 48 and 6, has nothing but medals.
That damage chart is
18,000 damage,
Oh my
13k
God.
blocked, and 9k healing. Followed by the Thor, 27 and 16, 15 final hits, 13,000
Christ.
damage, and 16k blocked. That was an upset. That was a very close game, however.
I
Let me go on.
wasn't expecting the when I saw how hard the Thors were just walking through them, I wasn't expecting the staggering.
Oh, absolutely
Because
not.
as soon as one person staggered, the Mantises were able to all heal each other back to full.
That's completely, yeah, that's absolutely true. But who is going up next time? Let's see. Let's see what the next round brings us. We have
Give us a good one. Let's go.
Venom, the
Oh,
goat
no.
that took out Luna from the previous
Kill me.
round. That's so funny. He only goes against dive characters. Oh no way! We're taking out a tank. We're gonna see who's gonna be the last tank standing. Venom
I
versus
genuinely-
Magneto.
This is
I
going to
think
be a
Venom's
hard
get-
Venom win.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a Venom just sweep.
There's too much shielding on the Venom side. I don't
Yeah.
believe that this is possible.
And Venom's alt does percentage damage.
Go ahead and start it up. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab me a water.
Alright. Oh man, this is going to be a toughie. Yeah, they really need a change all feature. Like change one team at a time. That'd be so nice. Oh. Magneto. All right. We're going into the round. Venom versus Magneto on Domination. I don't believe we've seen Domination here yet.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
We may have. I don't believe so. I believe this is the first time we're seeing point control here. If that's the case, I'm here for it. This is going to be a banger. But yeah, I think this is going to be a hard Venom win. So I don't believe Magneto has this overall damage, especially with his ult. Just ult for ult, Venom clears. Unless the Magneto's bubble properly. This is gonna be a tough one. I think Venom just has much more damage output. Just in an overall brawl. They don't gotta reload. They don't have to reload their tentacles.
The biggest diff here, from top to bottom, we can disregard the shields, we can disregard the bubbles.
Ult for ult.
But I think this is an ulti diff.
Got it?
Unless the Magneto's
Magneto-
bubble the ult, then yeah, absolutely.
Magneto cannot kill Venom with his ult. It's impossible. Venom can sometimes kill Magneto with his ult at the very least.
Well, they can at least get 50% of their health.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's gonna
Yeah.
do work no matter what. Venom can just full shield Magneto ult.
Yeah, this is... Oh god, it's already starting. The Magnetos do get a kill though, which is surprising. But yeah, it goes exactly as we expected. The Magnetos just get ran over.
Venom is made to throw hands. Magneto is just made for shielding and poke
Yeah,
damage.
Magneto's just a small boy. He's not looking for this fight.
God, they're running at him
God.
with 500 shields.
Yeah. But the Magnetos are putting up a little bit of a fight. Oh, the Magnetos actually just bodied them.
Well,
incredible swing play.
If they keep them at a distance and wait for their shields to run out, they can poke them down pretty well.
Oh, absolutely. But they're gonna have to fight on point, and that's where they lose.
That's where
They're not. Yeah, they're not winning that one.
But we saw this last round where the ranged character ended up winning because of staggering. I wonder how well the Venoms will stagger because they're not using their swinging technique.
That's very well true.
'Cause there's
Oh,
one
our
down
first
already,
alt
and
comes
that's a big
through.
ult.
Yeah, that's a
That's
huge
such
alt.
a big ult. When someone can't heal and you just
Yeah.
do 50% of their HP.
Yeah, especially on a tank. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, that you didn't need to do that to him.
So fast.
You didn't need to do that to him. He didn't deserve. He did not
They're all
deserve
dead.
that. He didn't deserve that. We all know he didn't deserve that. That old man did not deserve that hate. But they are pressing their spawn. They swing into them. That is a massive ult by that Venom. The one health Magneto does shield off the ult, but they walk back into it and immediately die. All right, well, you know. Oh, the first Magneto ult, they can't build charge because Venom's tentacles don't.
Oh my god, there's one Venom in the back line with 5
Yeah,
Magnetos.
and he's holding them off, and he's still alive, and he's dead. All right, well, oh, massive.
My god, they just wasted so many Magneto ults. Was
I mean,
that 4
realistically, is it a
Magneto ults?
waste?
I mean, no, but they're not gonna touch spawn. They're not gonna
No.
touch point. Yeah, maybe this
Venom-
one might make it there.
No,
walking.
he's walking. In his
Old
old
man
man
walking.
wheelchair, yeah. God, that is
I
horrifying.
swear that's calculating. That's so calculating. He made it there exactly at 98%.
Yeah, but that's just
But
not
that still being
enough.
said, that's yeah.
That was a rough
Venom
one.
is
Venom might be him.
it's just out in a tank fight. That's just out brawling Magneto every time.
Yeah. Now imagine if it was a thing, though.
The Thing would have bodied Venom.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Ironically, if it was Human Torch against Venom, I mean, Human Torch is gonna just destroy Venom if he moves on.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
It's gonna be a really unfortunate game.
I don't know who Human Torch would play against to hardcore lose. Looking at the standings, here,
Namor.
the only person I was gonna say Adam Warlock.
That
But-
I don't know. I think Namor would have an easier time killing him just from all the turrets.
Same with
But Adam has.
Loki.
The battle's
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one.
3,
I mean, Human Torch, he ain't making it all the way. But
Who wins? Okay, who wins between Loki and Namor?
that's a tough one. I think
Loki can
he can heal.
Loki can heal through all of the base damage, but he gets one shot by the ult.
Yeah, but guess what? Yeah, you know who else gets one shot by the ult? Namor. And Loki can take Namor's ult.
True.
I think Loki comes out on top. Okay, where are you going, Venom?
yours to capture now.
You didn't need to do that.
I'm watching these Venoms just bully old men in a park.
Yeah, this is the rough one. This is literally like just storming your local nursing home.
I'm sure this was a South Park episode at one point.
Probably.
Just a bunch of degenerate kids beating up on old people.
But I think that's every South Park episode.
Oh, that Magneto grabbed a health pack and then
And he
died.
died. And he died. Oh, huge ult by the Venom.
We got 2 kills, 3 kills. This is the comeback.
That one Venom is gonna hold him off. Oh, the Magneto's going to
That one
point.
Venom is holding the entire team.
And he died. No, we're done. No, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's still fighting.
There's 2 Venoms holding back 5 Magnetos. Oh my god. Now, clearly, don't
Oh,
get me
they're
wrong,
getting point. They're getting
Chad.
point. Oh, they got
In your
stolen point.
competitive rank game, Magneto is 99% of the time way better pick than Venom. just
Unless you have a Spider-Man.
flat out. That's what I mean. That's
Oh.
the 1%.
He got a kill with the ult.
Wow.
He got a kill with it. That's big. That is
Can we do it
huge.
again?
No, but that wall was pretty hot.
Looking pretty juicy. We are Venom.
Oh,
Got killed
dude.
out of it.
He got
Ooh.
killed. That's big. That's a huge point. Yeah. Oh, God.
Magneto dead. Magneto missed 1 ult, 2 ults. Missed.
Okay. Do I hear 3?
3 ults missed. He did. That one launched off the map. It's still going.
I think he tried to
What
kill.
are you doing, that
I
old
think
man?
I think he tried to kill Venom mid-swing.
No, he was aiming for Odin. He's not even
That's
aiming
fair.
for fucking.
He's taking this out on God. Like, how dare you make me fight this man, dude? It's so hard to keep track of alls. They're getting him so quickly.
Here we go. Venom, and that's a kill. And
That's a kill. That's a kill. And that's game.
4v1.
That is
That's
game.
GG.
That is game.
Loki
That
statue
is.
has come down.
That is disgusting to look at right there. Just not even a chance. Oh man, who could have seen this coming?
Tank versus Magneto.
Ah,
Damn. Damn.
you know, stat for stat,
We're getting-
Magneto did a lot more damage.
He did, but that
What?
doesn't matter.
But yeah, 27 and 4
Shielding,
versus 14 and
Shielding.
7.
shielding means the world in this scenario.
Yeah, that was
Because
just
shielding doesn't count as damage.
Yeah, true. Did not give the Magneto's ult charge, and realistically, what's their ult gonna do? Send it to the stratosphere, maybe.
Maybe.
But
I-
Magneto,
I kind of want to see.
My goat.
I kind of want to see. I don't know. I want to see a slugfest on this one. I want to see Mr. Fantastic versus like Captain America or something.
I want to see Iron Fist versus Iron Man. See who's the best
Oh
Iron.
my god!
But let's
Roll
see.
it.
Let's see who's up. Oh my god, we got Human Torch. Human Torch. Human Torch. The one who basically got a bye round last round. Let's see if he's gonna get some sort of
Is we saw a
Competition.
sweep from Moon Knight
No.
last time.
Oh no! Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger took down Storm last
This-
time. Can they deal with the
This might be
Flyers?
goated. Because yeah, the new dagger damage buff might be enough. It might be enough.
Oh my lord.
And with the decrease in cooldown on the cloak and dagger ulti,
Oops. Yeah.
they might be able to go ulti for ulti with these tornadoes. Because the tornadoes
True.
don't do burst damage. So you can use cloak and dagger ult to survive it.
Yeah. In fact, I'd argue that Cloak and Dagger ult is probably one of the best ults against Human Torch.
Arguably, yes. Because it's a
But
path mover. You can
if it's
create a
a-
pathway out into safe areas.
if it's a payload map, though, it might be difficult
Mm.
because they're going to have to huddle around that payload.
I
James,
want
so
my
you're
cloak to
goat.
win. Listen,
I mean, these supports have been surprising us. I'm not gonna lie. They've been throwing hands a lot more than I thought they would. Except for Luna, that went exactly as expected.
if the stars of black.com can't beat Human Torch, I don't know what to do with this situation.
What? And restarting. It is a point control, and there's not much height that can be taken advantage of. So Cloak and Dagger actually might have an advantage here. There's convergence. Never mind.
The big
That's a
takeaway.
payload
No,
map.
this is the convergence one, but this is a very open area
Yeah. This is
where
honestly
the Cloak
more.
and Dagger will find auto attack damage routes. I
Yeah.
think this is actually favored for Cloak.
I don't know. It's good. The Human Torch can also. They have infinite range.
Step aside. and
That's
let
true.
A real hero show you how it's done.
That's true, but with this map specifically on the first point, Cloak ult is clutch.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Once we get out into the payload open, it's a little more difficult, but the auto attacks once again are lock on.
That is
So if
true.
the-
That is
unless
true.
The human torches, unless the human torches maximize range,
Plus they can
which
heal.
as these bots have shown, they don't really do that.
That's true.
I think the cloaks might have an advantage here.
3,
I think
Or
it's
I
going to
should
be a
say
little
daggers
closer.
specifically.
I think it's going to be closer
to stop.
than anticipated. But I think Cloak and Dagger can pretty easily get the payload.
That's a lot of fucking
That's a lot of
shotgun
damage, but that's a lot of healing too.
That's a lot of healing.
Oh lord! Oh my god!
Themselves.
That's a
Why are they
lot
staggering
of damage.
Dude, one cloak and dagger that ran all the way into the enemy team. That's not gonna do it for you.
No.
It's that damage
It's
on the
cl- it's-
ground.
it's-
Can
yeah.
they single out the one? Can they single out the one like they did last time? There's
Oh,
one.
there we
Okay.
go. That's a big kill. That's a big kill. The entire Cloak and Dagger team might be able to push up from that. They really have to.
They
While the
have to
team is
pace out
staggered, but
these-
no. Oh
They have to
my
pace out. Oh my god.
I forgot
They
about
have
that.
to find a way to pace out the ground damage. That flame on the
That
ground
is
is
a
melting
lot
them.
of damage.
That's a
Good
shitload
lord.
of
The
damage.
Human Torch is actually beating out Cloak and Dagger on alt charge. That's not good for them. And the Human Torches are also playing cover, so they're not getting hit with the
one.
cloak like little shield. That's
There's
two.
two.
That's two. That's two.
Now that
Oh,
they played up, they're
yeah,
losing.
they pushed up a little too much.
But are the cloaks gonna
Well,
take
the
advantage of it?
the cloaks look like they're waiting for everyone.
They're pacing it out.
Yep. Able to take down another one. That's actually really big.
Push forward, guys.
They,
Come on.
they
Get in there.
push forward. They're able to.
Oh, they're healing their
a
allies.
huge
Big.
wall.
Oh,
Huge wall.
huge.
Massive stagger.
This might actually get them the first
Johnny
point.
is
at the
yeah.
very
This
least.
should easily get them the first point, but they have to take advantage of the one and not allow
Yeah,
them to
they have-
respawn.
Here we go. Here we go. They're pushing forward.
Oh, the Human Torches are actually taking advantage of this 1v1 out here.
Oh, no.
With the alt
Oh,
coming
no.
out, it gets a kill
no.
immediately. But they got to turn around and get to point because the rest of their team is there.
Yeah, the cloaks are
Yeah,
taking
they're not.
point.
Yeah, they're taking
They
point.
rushed, they rushed the objective.
Yeah. Oh, the
Big. This is
double up
big.
of the
This is
cloak
big.
alts.
This is
Triple
big.
up of cloak
Doesn't really
alts.
matter.
That-
As long as they're alive long enough, they can stand in it and wipe the entire enemy Human Torch team while they're inside the ult.
Yeah, because I think the cloak alt stacks.
No, it doesn't layer still.
No, I mean
It
like,
just
but the
doesn't-
multiple cloaks stack. Because that was 3 of them alting.
Oh.
I think that torch just lost a 2v1. Yeah. Man, this is a nail biter. It did take them a little longer than I thought it would to get that first point. I honestly thought they would come out of the gate swinging.
This might be rough.
Yeah, if they get outside, they should be okay. But fighting in, the cloak
Okay.
and dagger ult to force them
That was a
out
waste of
is
an ult,
actually
but-
perfect. No, that's definitely needed. That's a waste of an ult right there.
That's the better of the two
No,
ults. You kidding me?
you need to get out of there. That's terrible ult. Gets a
The first
kill
ult
though. That's
literally
kind of
was
worth.
inside of the garage.
That's where you needed it to be. That's how you know you're
Terrible.
good.
Garbage.
Another Human Torch goes down.
Yeah, we
Followed by
we
a
are
third
slowly
and
taking
a
them down. Yeah. One at a time, targeting them out. This is perfect. This is the calculation that we needed.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, alting
now
at
he's gonna waste
5
ult because
HP.
Yeah, he's low. He's having to hide instead of do
he's hitting
damage.
the walls, but yeah, that's a good tornado right there. That's
a beautiful
oh
ult.
god, that's a very
That's
good
a
ult.
clutch ult.
That's a very good
my
ult, but
God.
there's still that's so many.
So
Oh my
many
god!
ults.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was so many tornadoes.
Wow.
They
Okay,
got
so they
one
used
last cloak.
3 ults.
Yeah, they used 3 ults at what cost? Ooh, that's a huge stagger though. You hate to see it.
The cloaks are playing relatively together, so
Yeah,
I wouldn't
the
even
cloaks
call it
are
a
actually
stagger.
waiting.
Yeah, they're waiting out.
The cloaks are waiting for everybody. They got that healing on lock. They will just slowly poke down the storms.
This is still
Jonathan.
this is still
I don't know what that cloak
This
was
is tough.
smoking.
every time that the enemy human torches dive, they get a kill, but then immediately
They
get
die.
traded back because they
Yeah.
overextend.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, you have to do that. That's just the love of the game right there.
Cloaks are
cloaks are
targeting
hitting,
really
yeah.
well.
Cloaks are doing really good at singling out one single Jonathan. Oh,
we go.
massive alt over here. A huge counter though.
These supports are
Oh,
putting in
but
work
a
on
second
timing their
tornado
ultis.
though.
I don't think 2
But,
is enough.
no, he's dead.
The
He
last
is
time-
dead.
Last time they did like 3 and 4, and that's when 1 ulti for the cloaks and daggers weren't enough. But
That's
right now,
that was just a rough one.
That was plenty.
Yeah, the cloaks are actually doing an extremely good job of pushing up.
They need to. They need to. They need to get to
Johnny's
that
have to
payload,
get
though.
lower in order to touch the
There we go.
point to stop it from moving.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice
oh,
ultis.
the massive double alts, triple alt,
That's okay.
just
That's
for
gonna,
fun.
That's gonna. That's
Just to
gonna
double
secure
check
point
and make
easy.
sure that you get point. Jonathan wasted
They are
his alt
melting them.
immediately.
They are melting them.
That
Because what-
was unconstitutional.
When the cloak and daggers are at full HP, they immediately swap to cloak and start doing damage. And so
That's
they
fair.
swapped and just melted the enemy team.
That is fair.
Because
Do
I'm
you-
fairly
do you
positive
think
that
the
damage
cloaks-
debuff stacks?
Do you think the cloaks would have fared better against the Hellas and the Jeffs on this map?
Journey has been long and storied.
Honestly, no. I think Hella would have dominated cloak and dagger.
Maybe. Oh, uh-oh.
This might be bad.
Oh, the
the double
doubles,
ult.
the
That's
double
good,
ult,
that's
that
good,
might
that's
be
good, that's good.
Yeah, that definitely stacks.
Yeah, that definitely does.
That is huge.
That was beautiful. Wow, that was beautiful. This went
They're pushing-
from me
yeah.
kind of favoring Human Torch into Cloak and Dagger is pulling this
Yeah,
out.
Cloak and Dagger might be able to hold.
Uh-oh. But this is 3 Human
This
Torches
is-
floating back to point. One of them has ult, but he's low. He's holding this corridor though. This might be good for him. This is
Oh,
a good
that is a
angle.
huge. Oh my god.
That's a great angle.
A massive triple kill quad.
He was flying up behind the wall of this entranceway, so as soon as they were trickling in, he was melting.
Really good job of this cloak just hiding behind the little pillar here.
Pillar.
As long as they
Yeah.
don't stagger, they should be okay. They staggered immediately. All right,
That one just walked out in the open for no
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Oh, he said, give me these hands. He
Yeah,
swapped to
he
cloak
swapped
and
to
said,
cloak
"Let's
and
go."
said, "I don't even need healing." Dear Lord,
Is that going to cost their team the point?
that
Probably.
might
but
cost
you
them
know
the
what?
point, but I respect it. Getting an ult out this early is actually pretty big for them.
This cloak and dagger has to get to point with the ult.
Yeah, they got to use these. Oh, this dies. Oh,
we
a
go.
big
Push forward.
ult
Push forward.
counters the Human
forward.
Torch ult.
Good. Push forward. Yeah,
There's
it's not really a counter
This
because
just
they
not
didn't go
does not.
forward.
It did not go
They
forward.
didn't go
They got
forward.
that. That is a
They did
rough
not
one.
go
That
forward.
is a rough one. But that was a fantastic push from the cloaks
2.
and even the daggers.
Time to switch
They
things
did
up.
way better on the payload portion than I thought they were going to do.
Yeah, honestly, same. I thought they were gonna breeze past the initial point capture, but then struggle on the payload. But unfortunately, it was actually reversed.
Yeah.
So if they
seem
can
to start
hold,
capitalizing out in the open.
yeah, if they can hold the Human Torch on first point, I think they've got it in the bag.
I think the problem that they're gonna have is they're gonna stagger on this first point.
Possibly,
And you
yeah.
are one of the slowest fucking characters in the world.
Yeah,
So
yeah. This might be a rough one.
I win a lot.
us
Well-
cloak mains know how to use cloak for the bonus movement speed for the rollout, but these bots don't know how to do that, so that's
30
not a
seconds
thing.
before you attack.
That's very
Get
true.
ready.
Even if they did, it would
Even if they did.
not gain them much of anything.
Tell me what to burn.
They gain a half second mobility. But it might just be enough, especially if all 6 of them knew how to do it.
It's true.
That'd be like 3 seconds saved,
3, 2,
which over the stack of 45 deaths is huge.
capture the mission area. Guys,
This wall of blonde women versus the blonde boy
way-
who wins.
Have we ever discussed why Halo is in this game? Not gonna talk about that.
No. The daggers
Look at
actually
this guy,
back
it's literally
up.
the ring.
Yeah. The daggers back up. I was not expecting that from them, but
They're holding
they're
point.
they're holding point, which is a very
That's not a good
very
thing.
that's not smartest play. In which case I might be wrong because they're winning. And so I'm starting to think that I actually know absolutely nothing about this
Nothing
game.
about
They're,
this
they're
game.
just they're just
Yeah.
healing each other. They're not
Wow.
doing damage.
They're literally doing like 10 damage every other auto attack. They'll heal each other, do one auto attack to one of the targets, which is a fair strategy. The enemy team can't heal, so
Yeah, I mean,
you're outpacing them.
oh, the
can't
dagger
stand in flames,
dies.
though.
Yeah, she could not do that. She learned that the hard way.
These human torches are just covering so many angles here.
Yeah,
But I
they
think
got
actually compacting is kind of doing Cloak and Dagger some favors here.
yeah, I mean, yeah, if they stay inside, if they stack their bubbles and their little walls, they're pretty good.
dead.
Especially, yeah, they're holding this point down. That's 3. But
hell is
the
happening?
Johnny
One
Somali
unicorn
already
has
has his all, yeah.
Yeah.
With 2
Cloak
more
needs to
on the
lock
way.
in here.
Yep. But the cloaks are
That was cloak
all
number
almost
1.
at their all.
Yeah, I would just be perma healing until I get ulti here.
Oh, and
Oh,
massive
this is gonna go
ult
out.
coming out of
We have
here.
no- we have no counter. We need
Miss.
an ult here.
Everyone
We need an ult here.
missed everyone and dies.
We need
That
an ult
was an interesting play.
Here we go. There's
All right, that's a big ult. That's a big ult right there.
That just
Followed
means
up by
most
a
of them are gonna
very
transfer over
ambitious
into
ult. What's happening? I see.
Okay.
I see. What is happening?
Okay.
Oh, massive wall of tornado right here. Just really let them know that they've killed no one with all of those ults.
Dagger is kind of locking in this game.
Dagger, yeah, she's absolutely just letting everyone know this is my point and no one's going to take this from me.
This is unironically, that might have done it right there. Unless
my
one of the human
lord.
torches lock in, we have 2 support ults with no
Yeah.
ults in sight for the enemy DPS.
Yeah, this is a rough one over here.
I thought that this first point was going to be the worst part for the Cloak and Daggers on defense.
Yeah, I don't think we know how this game works.
We are trash.
I think we might be garbage. The daggers are doing incredibly well on this defense.
They've been bobbing and weaving their auto attacks between healing each other and then doing
God.
little autos here and there to the enemy. And once again, the auto weaving, I mean, the enemy team can't heal, so
True.
even if you do 30 damage every 2-3 seconds, you're healing all of the damage they do off.
Yeah. The human torches
The enemy
really
team-
don't like this wall, though. I can tell you that much. This wall is in the way.
They are not gonna have ulti. They have
No.
71%, 10 seconds left.
Yeah, they're
trying
having to
just
get to
touch.
point,
They're-
but
yeah,
that
and
cloak
they're
and dagger
walking
held on
into
to
the
ult at the
ult.
perfect time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
a
a
wrap.
wrap. That is a wrap.
Cloak and Dagger moving
Cloak and
on to the
Dagger
next round.
moving
That's
on?
insane, bro.
Could never see
After
it.
the dominant performance from Human Torch the other round,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I did not expect that. Did not expect that. That was truly an oof moment. They
So
were definitely
both
out of their element there.
Both Moon Knight and Human Torch, 2 godlike characters in the first round, just got
Just got
bodied
steamrolled. Yeah. Yeah.
by 2 supports.
Cloak and Dagger coming out 27
But I
and
would-
5 2,700.
crazy.
Jabe, can we look at the damage real quick?
You don't need damage where we're going.
2,700.
Look at how much damage they soaked. 20k healing and 18k like 20k damage blocked, 18k healing, 19.5k on 2 of them, 21k. They were just eating the enemy team's
damage. Yeah.
They did not
Human
care.
Torch 20. He went 26 and 9 with 21,000 damage. That, you know, stat for stat, was a lot closer, but they couldn't heal, and the daggers honestly used their ults a lot better.
Their healing was effective healing.
Question we have to
be
ask.
sure.
Well, it's the only healing they could get. Who next? Let's see.
Oh my
Do
god.
we get to see? Do
This
we
is
get
scary.
to see
This is
one of
scary.
our
This is so
boys?
Scary. This is so
Captain
scary.
America. We get to see
Oh
Cap
boy, Cap.
twice in one day. Cap versus who?
Versus?
Let's see.
Oh no. Oh
Let's see.
no. Not Jeff. Dude, Jeff is gonna get bodied.
Iron
with Jeff.
Fist. Captain America versus Iron Fist.
I think this is
I think this is a heavily one-sided. Yeah, this is an Iron Fist
Iron
diff.
Fist is about to show the hand diff.
I think
I
we're
do
going
feel
to be
bad for
down
the
to a
tanks, though.
single tank. Yeah. We're going to
Oh,
get
God.
down to a... So, honestly, this just works in my... Buff tanks. Buff tanks. Make them strong.
Tanks.
Buff tanks. I'm going to send this as a research document to NetEase and be like, hey, can y'all, buff tanks? And, yeah.
Oh my god.
We're about
You know
to
what I
be
think it was in
down
this
to a
last game?
single one. What's up?
I think it was an accuracy diff. I think that's what it was.
You know, you're not wrong. Human Torch had like the best one had like 15%.
It's like 13.
Yeah, something goofy like that, dude. Human Torch is hard to get. I actually got it. Human Torch is hard to get
You're gonna add it?
anything
You're gonna
above
bring it back?
20. Yeah, I'm bringing the one back that went like 52 and 0.
Yeah. Now we saw Iron Fist in a rough matchup in round 1.
Yeah, that
Let's
was
see
this
how
one's
he does
a
in his
fairly
element.
easy
This
one.
is
Yeah.
his element.
Oh, and it's
Oh.
domination.
Oh
no.
my god.
Pick your hero.
Let's see how the cheap town hall does.
Yeah. What's cheaper, the town hall or America's freedom?
Oh my god. This is about to be disgusting.
Yeah, this is a rough one because Iron Fist can heal.
Yeah, he can. And he gets shielding just like Cap does, so it's
Yeah. Well, Captain America doesn't get shielding until his ult. Iron Fist gets shielding for existing.
there's not really anything because the reflect on Cap doesn't work on melee attacks.
Hold up,
does
let me
it?
see. I had to see the ritual. No.
30 seconds before you attack.
Oh,
Get
the
ready.
jump ritual, the
No,
hype
they got
ritual.
the-
I forgot.
This is why the Iron Fists are going far.
Why is that, dude?
Yeah,
What
they
is this
have-
fucking pre-game ritual that they do? These are my boys, though, dude.
Yeah,
These
these
are
are
my
the guys.
These were the.
These are the guys
this is
that
who I
you think
voted
is gonna.
for.
Yeah, these are the guys that you believe are gonna go all the way.
And they're the only ones with the hype ritual, dude.
That's true. That's true. They basically have like a haka dance coming out of here.
All you need to do is capture
God,
They come out
that's so
live as
scary.
hell.
They're getting to the point.
The tournament.
They might actually get to the point at around the same time. Because
These
Captain
guys-
America can
these guys
sprint,
are
but these guys are.
Literally
Oh,
faster.
immediate hands. Immediate hand.
Oh my hands.
Oh my god.
my hands.
Oh my
and they're gonna
god.
heal together.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Captain America
Oh my
might
God.
be in for a rough one. I'm not gonna lie.
These guys are literally the Saiyans of this universe.
Yeah, this is a.
This is Goku and
Yeah.
Vegeta just
Yeah.
saying this is it.
Them
And
doing
now
that
the
for
Captain
Singe
Americas are
HP.
staggering,
Oh
and they're all
no.
melting them.
Oh my god. Yeah, because Captain America's
Captain
shield does
America's
not
not
block
ulting the ground.
hands.
He is
Oh,
not
a
ulting the
massive
ground.
block. Well, they're
Oh, this
pushing the
might be-
caps
this
to the
might be an
spawn.
overextension. This might be an overextension.
Ooh, absolutely. Absolutely. They just got dumpstered there. The Iron Fist is losing the 1v1 to the Cap. Immediately gets jumped by the boys, but is that enough?
Wait a minute. They're turning
Oh,
it
wait, hold
around
up.
by
They're turning it
singling out the
around.
targets.
1v2 and they're dead. Okay. Well,
They went 2v4 and now there's only 3 Captain Americas on
There's
point.
only 3, yeah. 2, 1. Okay, now it's a 1v3. They
immediately
reversed
turned
it.
it around.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
This is disgusting.
And
cheap
alt
town
this
hall.
early. The town halls are pretty cheap, but he gets a little bit of shield and he dies in
Nice.
his alt. But
We
it was
saw
just
that
enough
all last
to
round.
not. And they didn't.
They're
cap
not
the
even
point.
capping point. They're just throwing
They're throwing hands. Yeah, they're
just
throwing hands. They're taking this. Oh, we got another alt. Another alt coming through.
Oh, they went to double team him while he was doing it.
Okay,
Oh, no.
that was just unnecessary.
Oh, no,
you
Cap.
had no reason to do that.
Cap.
You guys had absolutely no reason to.
Oh my God, they are just.
Why?
They are just
Why?
They are just throwing hands.
Why? How could you throw hands?
Oh, assemble.
The
What does it
first
do?
assemble this game.
What does it do against percentage HP damage?
You know, percentage-wise, the point is actually relatively close. However, this town hall is going to make sure. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
A lot of
The
assembles.
shields do overlap. The shields do overlap.
Captured more than
4 freedom flags.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're punching through. They're punching
Oh,
through.
they are punching through. The Captain Americas are saying, "Yeah, but what if we went to your spawn instead?"
And they immediately start
And
dying. They're dropping like flies now.
Yeah, but they are able to hold off point. They are in the lead technically as far as point control is.
That's
And the
simply
Cap grabbed
because
the health pack. Iron Fist don't care about
Iron
point. They don't
Fists are
care.
they're just like, we came for hands. Point control didn't
Yeah.
ask.
Didn't ask for that. Yeah. The Captain America's they're able to stay alive on point so long. Like this guy right here.
We'll say the target
he is
priority of
melted.
these
He is
Captain
melted.
Americas is kind of disgusting so far this
It is
game.
pretty
They're
good, yeah.
singling out
However-
people who are low HP.
However, it does not matter.
All the ritual.
It does not matter when you're in the wall of chi.
The wall of hands. All right, here we
Oh,
go.
the
Town hall,
hands have
full
been
HP.
unleashed.
And
Full
he's not
HP
being
and
targeted.
and he's gone. And he's gone. Oh, and he's still going in. He said, "I'm not
He said,
done.
I'm going for more.
I use this all. I'm gonna use the entire health
I
bar.
went Super Saiyan. I'm not leaving until
I ain't
I'm
leaving it in a
dropping.
body bag." And they absolutely clear it out. I don't know if Captain America is gonna be able to touch.
Oh, these next two are gonna touch easy.
Oh.
Are they
They do not touch. They were body blocked. They got body blocked.
Oh my God.
They got body blocked by the wall of like Chinese leftovers. That was
This is-
insane.
This is because it's the percentage HP damage isn't rocking through the shielding like I thought it was. The shielding is actually holding Cap in this game a little bit.
Yeah.
I still think this is incredibly one-sided, but
Absolutely.
the cap shielding is way stronger than I was.
It was only somewhat close because the Iron Fist just did not bother with point.
We got the ritual.
Again. Everything has to be watertight.
Let's
We
go.
got the ritual.
Let's go. The ritual
It's
is.
hype.
Yep.
It's hype.
It's all about that. They have
Oh,
won
it's so
every
hype.
game that the ritual has been in. Think about
They
that next
literally
time.
do 3 in front, 3 in back, and they just start bouncing it out.
Yep. And they all use their shift out of spawn.
Oh yeah, they all roundhouse kick out. Look at them go!
Oh, yeah,
Insane.
this is a unit right here.
Wow. This is just a morale diff. I mean, how can you
Absolutely.
not be hyped
Absolutely.
running out like that with the boys?
Yeah, the boys coming together versus the goon squad over here.
If my team,
They get. Oh my god,
If-
that was
this is not even close.
that was
If-
unfortunate.
If my ranked teams rolled out like this would be, I would be one above all easy.
Dear sweet merciful Buddha. Yo, what is up,
They lost
Zeke?
1 in that exchange.
Yeah, no, for real. That was rough. Good sweet God.
Dang,
But
here's a challenge when I could be spamming W's in Kai Cenat's chat. You
Also,
could be
Iron-
spamming W's in this chat.
true. Also, Iron Fist just wins everything now. So far, yes.
That's what I said.
But
I'm voting on. That's
Yeah.
my boy in this tournament. I
Yeah.
think Iron Fist is gonna win.
yeah, but I think Adam Warlock might have it in the bag. After what I saw, after what we saw
After
he
what
could
we
do.
saw, that is.
It was
it's
kind of
dirty. I'm not
disgusting.
gonna lie. But then again, the people that we saw roll round 1 are struggling here in round 2.
That's true.
So far, we saw 2 top dogs get eliminated already.
That's true. And Captain America already struggled, and so did Iron Fist technically. Hey, what
Iron
is
Fist
up,
struggling
Allison?
right now.
What's up? Yeah,
I
you
love
know.
in chat.
Yeah. Why not Scarlet Witch the baddie?
Hey, my love.
The Scarlet Witch is
And
still on the
Scarlet
board.
Witch is
She'll
in
be
it.
up soon. Yeah. It's just a random roulette wheel, so she might be next. You'll just have to stay and see.
You'd have to just stay.
Yeah. The Chinese do not care for the American way. Did they just? The Iron Fist just killed himself.
More than half of the mission area. Keep going.
This is just BM. This is just BM.
You don't know BM.
Why are they just they're using their kick on cooldown, and Captain America's I don't know what that was, but
God, I love my team.
oh my god, 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 oh my god. I'm trying to think. The only one that I think might give Iron Fist a challenge now
Capture progress.
is Namor. Yeah, I think Namor might be a bit challenging for them. But I don't know. Like, good lord. Should Six Scarlet just insta-kill anything if they all target focus? They did for a little bit,
You
yeah.
believe.
You would believe that. But they had to get close to him. And they went up against Black Widow last time. So they didn't
Yeah,
have a
that-
chance. So their right clicks, though, their right clicks just obliterated them.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
The right click, because all of these bots just kind of group together and
Oh,
deathball.
God.
So any character that has AoE damage has been kind of dominating.
True.
Oh, hands.
Ooh,
The hands.
the Chinese versus
yeah.
let's see who wins. Let's see who
Oh, the
wins.
shielding is too
Oh,
strong.
not a
The
yeah,
shielding
no,
is too strong.
no. That's why America number one. America number one. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
We build walls.
Yeah. A great ult from Captain America to save his boys in blue, and they managed to
That
capture
saves
the
the
point. Yeah, that saves the point. But is that good enough to save the game?
The
Doubtful.
Iron Fist needs to bait out these last few ultis.
Yeah. There's one.
we
Oh,
go. That's big.
they got three.
That's big. That's
but
what we
like,
wanted.
They didn't need that.
That's
they really
what we
did not need
wanted.
to do that. They did not need to do that because the Iron
They
Fists are
didn't.
going to come back with ult.
They are gonna absolutely come back and roll these fucking idiots.
Well, fellas, they got plus 70%, and honestly, that's more than what we thought. That's better than
One
last
down.
round. And one down. Oh, he got his ult though. That's not enough. Oh, especially with the. Oh my god.
Town halls are dying.
Oh my
Town
god.
halls are
The town
dying.
halls are dead. They're not going to be able
One
to
down.
get. They're not going to be
They
able
have
to
to
touch point. They cannot
gonna
touch
touch.
point.
They're going to round
they do
three.
not. They don't care about the point. They don't care about the point.
They said we want round 3.
What you're saying is that the format is
Christ.
benefiting specific characters. It's a random roulette wheel, boy. What you mean? I didn't choose this. They chose
Fight
me.
for more than a flag. I fight for a
I'm
knife.
not
We gotta go to
saying the
ritual.
format benefits certain characters. I'm saying the play style of how these bots play the game and how they're programmed to play this game
30 seconds
make it
before
to
you
where
attack.
certain
Get
characters
ready.
are better than others.
I mean, some characters are better than others just to begin with.
Yeah, because I mean, if in your ranked games you play together as a team, which you honestly should most of the time,
If you're
then
not, you're
AoE damage
swollen.
AoE damage is just gonna work better anyways.
Unless you're Human Torch, and then AoE damage doesn't matter because there's 17 daggers.
Absolutely.
A massive.
What is this?
What? They all
What is
went
this
into the wall.
perspective?
They all went into the wall.
What's his perspective?
What are you
I
talking
hit
about? What is?
V.
Oh yeah, that's top down. You can see the top down.
Well, I don't want it.
Hit
Give
the
me it
F
back in
keys.
game.
Yeah, hit one of the F keys.
All right, we're on point. Let's throw some hands, boys. Come on. Cap is taking. Never mind.
Never mind. No, not even close. No. They get. I mean, realistically, who would have expected that? Format benefits the character due to the character AI. I honestly, I kind of think it's a skill diff. I mean, okay, you know what? Take the, because it's not even that. Think of it this way, Zeke. Who would you typically want in your ranked games? A Jeff or a Hella? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
There was no need for that.
That was actually a beautiful pushback because now the enemy team's ults are not going to be coming up as quickly, and they might be able to stall out a fight to get a couple more ulties in
That's true.
to stagger. If they can keep staggering
Iron
these
Fist wins
Captain
the
Americas
1v1.
before they... Oh, he said he's healing in front of his
Hey, what is up,
face.
Harrow?
Wow. What's going
Who can
on?
beat Iron? So Namor is still in the fight, and I honestly have my money on. I think he is the only one that can realistically beat. I don't know. My money's on Adam Warlock winning the entire thing. 6 Adam Warlocks is disgusting.
Look. We say that now, but Namor and Loki, with the added number of people on
That's
field,
true. Yeah.
is horrifying.
There's so many squids. Yeah, no, it's true.
Oh, that assemble was not gonna do it.
That was
dude.
not gonna do it. Yeah. But these 2 caps do have ults. That,
Does it matter if
That
there's
does
that
not
many
matter.
targets on him?
he gets the kill though. Okay. This
gonna
cap's
1v1.
throwing hands. He is absolutely throwing hands, but it's not enough. And he goes down.
3v1.
Yeah, this
Take
is
him out,
just
stagger him.
yeah.
Take him out and stagger him. You have to stagger him.
Yeah, you have
Why
to
are
stagger
you
him. Oh,
doing
no. Yeah. What is happening?
No,
Ooh, he threw. They're just padding their stats.
healing for nothing.
Yeah, they just pad their stats there. And Captain America does cap the point. They're
have
taking high
one-
ground as the Iron Fist jumps low ground. What's he doing?
That's a wasted assemble though.
Hold up. There's a team fight going on, but I really want to know what this Iron Fist is like doing. He's capturing the point. Are they going to C9 the caps?
Oh my God.
No shot, right?
He's taking it.
Oh my
He's
God.
taking it.
Oh my God.
He took point. 79. 9. Oh my God.
That might have been the most BM thing I have seen from an AI. They C9'd, they backdoored the caps.
The back door against Captain America is absolutely
That's not supposed to
diabolical.
happen. Can we get a rerun? Heck, 63-13, and you want a rerun? That wasn't even close. I think Cap could have won. Yeah, Cap could have won if he was born another lifetime. 43-17.
They got literally lucky round 1 and 2 because Iron Fist was pushing Spawn half the game without paying attention to point, just because.
63-13, 25 final hits and 20,000 damage. That is nuts.
12 in 12 minutes. He was
12
averaging
minutes?
2 kills a minute. 2
But-
kills a minute.
Who's next?
You decide.
Yeah, true. Get absolutely just shafted, loser.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got Namor. We have
Oh my God.
Namor.
Wait, why is Namor on there twice? Austin, have you rigged this? You've rigged this.
Wait, I can
You've
remove from all.
rigged
Oh,
this
wait,
wheel.
remove from all. Okay, it was doubled. Okay, we got Namor. Whatever.
Namor versus who?
Namor versus. Let's see.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my
Is
god!
it
Hey, there
Loki?
you go,
Don't tell me
Zeke.
it's Loki.
There you go, Zeke.
Okay,
You got
Scarlet
Scarlet Witch.
Let's see it.
This is.
Namor Scarlet Witch. I think
Why do we have 5?
if Namor misplaces his squids onto the point like he did last time, those AoE blasts are going to take care of the squids early on. I think this actually isn't that bad of a matchup.
You know, you might be onto something. And one of the characters is going to get a buy round.
This is true. Wait, why?
Because there's only 5
19.
left.
Oh. Christy.
So it's going to come
Whoever's
down to the
left on the
wire.
board.
Yeah, who's ever last gets the buy round. Or, okay, hold up. Should we give them a buy round, or they have to try to beat Spider-Man? And if they lose to Spider-Man, they're just eliminated. They're just eliminated
We
on the
just take them
spot.
completely
Yeah.
out of the fucking
Yeah.
tournament.
Spider-Man
Dude,
doesn't
that
come back
Spider-Man-
in, but
Spider-Man #1 needs to get above 100 damage. He had 93 in a full match. In a full match, 93 damage.
hey, look,
Is that even possible?
I don't make the rules, man.
0 and 9. 93 damage.
Literally me.
I have never seen that ever. It was
Oh.
absolutely disgusting.
Brand of the Witch wins, dude. Honestly, I kind of am too. So, because I wanted Namor to fight Loki, maybe.
Make all the difference.
I
think
would
that
have
would've
loved
been
to
funny.
see how the target
Yeah.
priority worked.
Scarlet
on
wins,
that.
she might. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. If they blow up the squids early, absolutely. If not,
They might be cooked.
maybe, yeah, because, well, I mean, Scarlet can go invisible or like invulnerable for a little bit.
It doesn't really matter when the squids can auto lock from like 100 meters away.
Wise to show some
Yeah, but hey, look. So many wet fish sounds.
They'll be coming in 30
Oh, I
seconds.
hate this.
Stay strong.
I hate this. Ooh. I haven't even looked around at this map. What do they got in the menus? A couple coffee machines. I've never seen this.
The battle starts in 5,
Why is Reed here? Why is Reed here?
2, 1.
Cash for this game. No. All right, the witches are huddling around point. That's good. You love to see it. The Moors, they're not putting down turrets. Oh, the first, they're not targeting the turrets. They did not target the turrets. They did not target the turrets. Oh no, Zeke, I have bad news for you, buddy. Oh, where's the Scarlet? Where's she going? Oh, huge! Getting the squids out early. That's really big. Oh my god! They came back and just obliterated them. Dear Lord. Do you have your thoughts? I see. Hey, it ain't so. Got one last Namor, and he goes down in the wall of red. Unfortunate for him. They're actually able to push it up, which is more than I thought they would be able to do after that first initial engagement. But they're finally targeting the turrets, being able to take them down. But those turrets are still putting out way too much damage. Can they suck off this Namor? They suck him off, and oh my god, they actually won this fight? Never mind. Oh, we're going. Oh, massive. And And he's dead. And he's dead. And he's dead. Oh my god. Massive fight. The squids are down, but the Scarlet Witch and the Scarlet Witches are going to lose this yet again. They just have to wait out the squids, but they're super impatient. The Scarlet Witches are really good at getting away.
Staggering into the squids?
Kinda. Not sure. Yes. Absolutely they are.
What a snipe.
But they are pushing it slowly but surely. They're doing pretty decent. And honestly, until we start seeing these ults go off, this is really anyone's game.
Namor is not really the quickest character, so if we get some picks little by little, we can do fine, but...
Yeah, they're just sort of staggering in.
So hard.
Yeah, the squids are hurting them.
Especially in this, like, cityscape.
Oh my god.
Namor is a top-tier character on this map.
Yeah, this is a squid's best friend. They basically should open up an aquarium here.
All of the different
God.
areas that a squid can exist.
60 seconds left.
The amount of squid.
Damn.
Yeah, this is just a sad thing to watch. Yeah, this is they push it further than I thought they. Okay, that was some disgusting overlap with the whales. Completely honest with you. Oh. And she dies with ult. Yeah, okay. Well, okay. This is ooh, this is a rough one. Ooh, a big ult. Oh. Oh, we got another ult. Oh, we got another ult. Will one of these? Oh, huge ult. Yeah, I think the Witch needs to push it first, then they'll win on defense. No, they might be able to hold on defense, but judging by the amount of squids, I
doubt it.
I doubt it. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
2-0.
There's just so many squids. Like they were targeting the squids, but there's just so many of them.
This is the problem that the AI had in other aspects of the game that we noticed even before we got to Loki and Namor, is that the AI has a really hard time with target priority when there's extra targets on the field. So, like, back when it was, who did we see it on? I think it was when we saw it on Rocket. Like,
Yes.
they were trying to target the respawn beacons instead of the rocket, and then the rocket would survive long enough that it didn't matter about respawning anyways, and
Yes.
that game lasted an insane
Forever.
amount of time.
Yeah. Scarlet dying every second with all is hilarious. Not for real. Our tank's worthless. We only have one tank left in this, and it's Venom. We did have, to be fair though, the tanks kind of got screwed on the roulette wheel. We had the Thing, which is like a goated tank, go up against Human Torch, which
And we had
couldn't do much.
we had round 1 Moon Knight versus the
Groot.
best tank in the game.
Groot,
And
yeah.
Groot just got it was literally a 5-minute game. Groot got
Yeah, it was-
ran
yeah.
the fuck over.
Yeah. So to answer your question, yes, tanks are worthless. It's just like TF2 times 10. True. All right, the Moors are pushing. Let's see if they're okay. The squids go down.
Citizens
The
of
squids
Deep
go
and
down.
one.
And oh, they get a
one
pick.
kill.
Okay. They're
And
trading
dead.
pretty well this time.
And dead, and
And
dead,
dead,
and dead,
and
that squid is attached to
dead.
the payload, which is curious.
And dead.
You're halfway there. Keep
You're halfway there.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if they have enough time to retouch.
I didn't know you could jump through those windows. Keep it a stack with you. I learned something new right there.
Wait. They might be able to touch. They're not gonna touch.
They're not gonna touch. They literally walked into an area and just got 15 squids in the face.
1-2-0.
Well,
All right, Namor.
Namor goes
Moving on.
next. Which will work. Yeah, I think Witch, yeah, she, a 5 minute 1 second game. That,
It's not the record, but it's pretty close.
that's not the record. That's really close. 23-3 Namor up against 9-7. You think Namor should be removed from the tourney? Reed Richards agrees with you. However, in fairness, we'll keep him going because I still think there are characters that I think Loki might be able to beat him.
I think Loki will destroy him
He
because
would charge so fast. True.
If the squids will target the clones, but
clones.
the actual characters might not target the squids.
Yep. All right, let's see who's next.
And there's, I mean, literally
Iron
18
Man.
Lokis all attacking with auto attack damage strength. And then Big Green on a football field wide scale.
True.
Black Panther
Yeah,
got 2 kills.
We have Iron Man against.
Oh God.
Oh my God, it's Loki. Oh no. Oh my God, it's Loki. Is they insta win? No, I still think Adam Morlock can take it. My money's still on Adam Morlock, and Jacob's still on Iron Fist.
I'm still on Iron Fist.
So we have Iron Man versus Big Thick. Dude, Iron Man might have another easy victory here. He got Squirrel Girl and now
think-
Mr. Fantastic.
No, dude. What? I thought he got Loki.
He did get Loki. That's my fault. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Iron
I
Man's
was
screwed.
like,
Yeah.
it was like this is artillery fire against the Flyers. This is
Yeah.
18 Lokis attacking Iron Man. If
But
Iron Man attempts
Iron Man
to use
alt
his
might go
laser
strong.
beam, doesn't matter. Big Green. Big Green literally counters every ult in the game.
Do you think they're going to preemptively Big Green?
Yes.
I don't think that's true.
As a matter of fact, we saw that example in Black Panther.
Yeah.
And not only, we have 6 Lokis who are going to try and Iron Man.
Oh God, you're right. Oh no. Oh, Central Park too, which is
Oh, this
Yeah,
is,
this
gonna be
is-
sick.
yeah, this
Who's
is
on
gonna be a
attack?
tough one.
It's Loki.
It's
on
Loki
attack.
on attack. Oh Lord. But who knows? Maybe Iron Fist. If Loki can't hit Iron Man,
Austin,
This is a
if
rough one.
if this Loki bot has any clue about placing clones on high ground,
yeah.
this Iron Man is so fucked.
True.
It's
True.
not even a
True.
question.
I won't shy away from a fight.
Can
will
you
say-
imagine walking into this first point and all of the high ground is just layered with
Lokis.
Lokis?
Yeah. He's just one dude.
I would cry. I would cry.
These supports have gotten a lot further than I thought they would.
It's just
It's actually incredible.
We don't factor in the ability of 6 characters being able to heal and 6 characters not being able to at all until we get into the scenario.
What if a reasonable nerf for Loki and Namor is to put them on medium and not hard? We might do that for the next tournament. We could do a bunch of easy bots.
You have to stop them from securing
Oh my
the ship.
god.
Games would last 8 years. All right, let's see it. Let's see who can get the first kills. The Big Green's already coming out. Good God.
One down.
Good God. They're already doing better. Oh my God, they got a kill.
Yeah, the Iron Man AoE damage is working out, but the E bonus damage is falling off. Now it's just regular
Yeah, it's just
Iron Man
regular
and
Iron
regular
Man and
Iron Man are
regular
not
Lokis.
enough.
No, but they're doing really good at just holding this wall of dear God.
The
Good
onslaught is too much.
God.
It's like rabbits. They're just
Just
duplicating on the
rabbits.
spot, dude.
There's just 8 billion rabbits versus a man in a
They're
mech suit.
just duplicating.
Oh,
They're walking forward 10 feet and replicating
The
3
Iron
times.
Men are getting stuffed behind a wall. Oh my god.
The whole field is covered.
Oh my god.
Loki
Iron Man are
might
close to
be
getting
the
all.
winner. I'm not even lying. Loki might be the
Loki
number
might
one.
be, yeah. Yeah, Iron Man is getting his ult a lot faster though.
Because not only is Loki insanely strong right now with all of these clones and healing, he can have whatever ult you do.
That's true. But I mean, Iron Man ult against an Iron Man isn't going to be as useful as Iron Man into a bunch of they will at least clear the clones. Maybe.
I don't know if that's what the Lokis will use it for.
Also, how far supports
the
have gotten
Lokis are
shows how
smart-
broken they are in the game. Supports are
not.
pretty strong.
They're not broken. It's just
Luna is broken.
like if
The
we
one that
put
didn't
one
make it
healer-
anywhere is broke. Oh, we got the first ult. Got a kill.
How did he get that kill?
Dub. Oh. Oh, the grounded Iron Man. Let's. Oh God. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
God.
one
Yeah,
kill.
he got rid of all the clones. Yeah, see, whenever they see, that's the problem. Whenever Loki ults the Iron Man, they're nerfing themselves.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my God. This is a good point to hold for the Iron Man though. Goku. Goku. What is Goku has subscribed. Thank you, my brother.
I loved you in Daima. Not gonna lie. Super Saiyan 4 went hard.
It did go hard. I don't care what the haters say.
By the way, is
Dragon Ball's
Daima,
never had. What's up?
is Daima canon?
I think so. I unironically think it is.
The
Which
only
brings
thing
a
that
lot
makes
of
me
things
think
into
it's
question,
not-
but
The only thing that makes me think it's not was Beerus was never even mentioned in
we
any
don't
of
need
that
to mention.
series.
We don't need to mention Beerus.
At any
Super's
point,
not
Supreme
canon.
Kai could have died to Goma, and Beerus would have fucking died on the spot. Like, we don't even talk about the stakes of that whole series. The Supreme Kai could have fucked the entire universe instantly.
It just walked to
Iron Man
point.
aren't touching.
Yeah, they just walk straight to point.
And
Watching
Loki right
Loki's
now
multiply is
holding
beautiful.
low
Yeah,
ground.
there's 500 cigarettes. That's what we got going on here. Oh, but everything might change when it comes to the stairs.
Austin, I have to say, this
This
is the
is-
hardest part for Loki, though, is the attack.
Yeah, it's true.
I think
Oh,
on
there we go.
defense, this is going to be way
God,
harder for
yeah.
Iron Man. What a flex.
That was a pretty
He
good
said,
flex.
I'm going to ult
Alt
forward
the-
at
what if
you,
I
homie.
alt the cathedral? Oh, that's a big ult from Iron Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're getting some work in with their ults here.
Yeah. But this. Oh. he turned into Iron Man, killed one Iron Man, and died. That was just the flex on him. That was just absolute
I'll
BM.
take the 1v1. I'll
Yeah,
take
he was like,
it.
let me show you how it's done. Actually, this is crazy. I don't know what that Loki was doing. I think he was just flexing. What?
What is this?
What? He got him. He got him.
He said, pocket me, boys. Pocket me. He's working, dude. He's
Oh,
working.
He's seriously better Iron Man.
Bro, when you have 36 supports with one Iron Man, can you win?
But there are 4 Iron Man ult, and if they ult these stairs, that's a lot of Lokis just dead.
That's 5 Iron Man ults.
That's 5 now, yeah. But I mean, like when I
Can they-
said it, it wasn't. If they
Can
ult
clear all
into
of
the,
them at the same time,
if-
do it.
what
I
are they
want to see all
doing?
of them all right now.
What are they
They're not ulting.
doing? They're just
not
walking.
ulting.
They're side.
They just funneled and lost the game. That's it. What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Dracula, Dracula, what the fuck was that, Drac? What did you do? What was that mind control you just played on her boy?
I think Iron Man just unplugged his suit and left. I think that was
Jarvis
Jarvis.
Yeah, Jarvis just took control for a second,
Match team to win this one.
botted his ass into the enemy team.
Yeah, Jarvis, yeah, Tony Stark got out and put his Roomba in place. Like they just ran into a straight line.
I once again want to reiterate how much fucking harder this is going to be for Iron Man on attack.
Attack, yep, true. Loki is 19-2, and the best Iron Man is 9-5.
Iron Man is going to have to play on point. He has to go to point.
Yes, he does, doesn't he?
Against 18 Lokis. Yeah.
This is This might be
that
be a wrap
Loki
for
that's
Iron Man.
MVP has a 40% accuracy. He's cooking
crazy.
against a flying character.
Yeah. Yeah, they won't even cap. I don't think they will.
I'm concerned about their capping capabilities.
I thought they might be able to turn around when I saw 5 of them had ult, and then they were just like, what if I...
They just ignored that idea.
Oh, yeah.
Loki, you need to start duplicating. They're flanking. Wait, big, are they gonna do the wall flank? No, they're not. Okay.
Oh, big.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Whoa.
yo. Oh, hold up. Loki's might have gotten a little overzealous.
They all activated. They did this in the first round, though. They all activated Gamma Burst as soon as they came out.
That's a
Got a
third
few
one.
kills and then bounced out.
Yeah, but that's
Can we
3
get
dead.
Yeah, but we're cloning back up.
Yeah,
We're
they are
now
cloning back
to
up. They're
6v6.
cloning back up. Are you swapping from Iron Fist to Loki? Or are you staying with your third one?
To be fair, I am more of a Loki player in game,
Yeah.
so my natural instinct would be to say yes. I would go to Loki, but I
Okay.
also love the Loki, love the Iron Fist hype of just throwing hands.
Yeah, they're not capping.
We can TP touch. By the way, we can TP clone flank touch. We could touch.
Oh my god,
Loki,
they just
we can-
recontested
Loki,
the
we can touch
point.
Loki, we
They
can
just
touch point.
They recontested
Yeah.
point. Oh my god. What are the flanking Iron Man doing? What are they doing? They're inside of the building.
Well, okay, that's what they do in ranked, to be fair. Iron Man will come through this wall right here, the hole in the wall on the left, poke, 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 and then fly back around, but these Iron Men are just inting.
It's
Where-
crazy.
Whoa.
Where is he going? That's what I'm saying.
Omega flank. Does he have ult? No, he's going Gamma Burst. He's looking
Go.
for a pick on the back line.
Yeah, I mean, pick a chart.
Maximum ult. He died in the middle.
He
of
died
his
in
ult.
the ult. Okay, well it's fine.
One died.
Okay,
Died
so
in the
that's
ult.
another one ult.
Two died. One ult went through. Killed one.
You altered the
We
one
still
that was
have-
at your feet instead of the 17.
He did
Okay,
get that
yeah,
one.
he did get that one. Some of the clones are dead. Okay, you have one more Iron Man ult. Let's see if they can take point. Iron Man's getting 50 IQ versus last round though. They are slightly smarter. They just can they touch
They haven't
point?
touched. This might be a situation where they won't touch until overtime.
They might not touch until the enemy's dead. Okay, no,
He's getting
yeah,
pocketed.
he's getting pocketed.
He's getting
Yeah.
pocketed. He's like,
That would-
fuck you, pocket. And he just straight
Yeah,
fainted that guy.
Oh my god!
He's being,
Hello.
oh my god, that Loki
What is
was
it,
playing
Grace?
better than Iron Man.
Oh my god!
That Loki literally was pillar dodging the enemy Iron Man.
You would expect nothing. These Lokis are genuinely not real. They have to be like
They-
real players.
They know how to play every
Oh my
character.
god! There and he's
They're pro level.
and he's back.
He is bobbing and weaving.
He's bobbing.
Thank
What
you
is
for the
this?
follow,
What is
Grace.
this? What is happening?
Thank you for the follow, Mia. Appreciate it.
Mia Grace 23. Yes. Real. Okay, one of the Iron Men has ult. Is he going to use it?
No, he's not. He's trying to. They're trying to touch point now.
Yeah.
The AI is literally just flying to the ground.
Until we have a winner.
Magic stream going. So far, so good. We got a tournament going on, and looks like
We're trying to find out what the best character in the game is.
Yeah.
And so far-
Unbiased. So far, it's Loki. Loki and
Loki's
Namor.
looking pretty damn good.
Yeah, Loki and
Not
Namor are
gonna
looking
lie.
pretty good.
Austin,
Uh.
if I'm a betting man, my mind says Loki.
Mine
My
says
heart
Loki.
says Iron Fist.
Yeah, it's fair. It's 33-5, 4,300. Oh my god. Iron Man 15-10. Good god.
Look at the 17 final hits. Just
We don't want to talk about it.
He had most elims, most final hits, and most assists. He was
RJ.
working that game.
Who do you think is going to get the bye? We have Adam, we have Jeff, and we have Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, I genuinely, I want. Are we going with the
This
plan that they
sucks.
just get a buy?
What?
Are we going with the plan that they just straight up get a buy round?
Oh, they go. They
Oh, we
fight.
gotta-
They fight
They're gonna
Spider-Man.
fight Spider-Man. Okay.
So yeah, they
okay.
get a bye round.
I genuinely, I want to see Adam face Mr. Fantastic.
I kind of do too, but this sucks because I want all of these guys to go up against other people more.
True.
All right, let's see. Let's see. I think Jeff is getting the bye round.
Oh God! If fucking
Oh, we
Jeff
got my boy.
faces
We got
Adam,
Adam. We have Adam going in.
Adam is fighting. Adam is
My
fighting no
boy.
matter what.
Yep.
Adam versus who?
Adam versus Jeff. I don't want him to fight Jeff. No,
I don't want him to fight Jeff either.
It's Jeff. No.
God.
No. Because Mr. Fantastic has to
look.
fight Spider-Man.
Look. Jeff beat Hella, and Hella is the best DPS in the game.
Yeah, but he's not Adam. And it was also a really close. Yeah, you might have called it. Yeah, you called it. Oh my god, that's awful. Oh no. You stream daily? No.
We're trying to get to the point that it's closer to daily, but not. We're not quite daily yet. No, we would have to be able to do this full time to be able to make that a reality. We both work full time jobs on the outside of this, so
Yeah.
I've been trying to make it since mine is like shift work. I've been trying on my days off to stream like 4 or 5 hours and start getting into the rhythm of
Oh my god.
because usually on days that I work,
Pick your
Austin's
hero.
streaming for a couple hours at least.
I'm not judging.
So it kind of balances out.
It all comes down to shark ults. Oh, absolutely. This is gonna be the big one. I don't know. I think Adam's gonna win it because they can heal. I mean, I think Adam's gonna win the entire thing. So, like, realistically,
I was born to change humanity.
and this is a domination point. So, like, I think they kind of got it in the bag. You know what I mean?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm more of an Adam Snorlock fan or a Jeff. Who do y'all vote for? I typically don't ask y'all because I don't care about your opinions, but here we are. Jeff's gonna get to point a lot faster than Adam because Adam's literally like
Battle starts in
moves at the
I'm not sure
speed
it
of
matters.
snoring. I don't think
I
that
don't.
matters.
1.
His
Anyone
hitbox
but
is way
Jeff?
too big.
Capture the mission.
Jeff's hitbox? How could you? You
Jeff's
saw the
hitbox is-
look, yeah, but they also beat up Hella.
Austin.
I agree. I agree. Okay, I agree. All right. Look, I
Every
agree.
time he crits.
Yeah, Jeff is literally a giant hitbox, but they're already at point.
Oh my god.
They're throwing hands. This is sad to see.
Already gross. I'm already disgusted by what's happening here.
I mean, a lot of hands are being thrown. This is literally just team hands. Jeff's got point though. Yeah, one Jeff is two Jeff.
Two Jeff.
Oh, three Jeff. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Adam fell down. They are down in Adam. And that Adam doesn't appear know where the jump pad is. Oh my god. Are they going to win this game on a 5v6? Surely the Jeffs get a kill. The Jeffs will get a kill here.
There's too many crits happening. There's too many crits happening, so their healing is just infinite.
They'll get a kill.
Adam's healing is infinite.
Surely they'll get a kill, right? Like they gotta
Adam's
get a
healing is
kill.
infinite.
Oh my god.
I don't think Adam is going to need to ult.
This is not even all. They haven't burned a passive. They have their passive still. Because for every Jeff kill, the Jeffs have to kill Adam 3 times. Oh my god, Adam, let's go. Adam, and that Adam fell back down. Okay, so back to 5v6. Is it? Oh,
one
they
down.
got a Jeff. They got a Jeff, or they got an Adam. Another Adam has fallen into the well.
And there's the percentage HP. And
the Jeff ult's coming out.
two Jeffs ulted.
Just ulted underneath.
Let's see how Adam responds.
How will Adam respond?
Snapping at each other.
They're all
By snapping at each other.
They're all fighting underground. Oh, they actually got all of them, but that left the Adam alone on point to capture it. What is happening down here? This has been one giant team fight. There's literally a fight club going on down here. They all dropped into the fight. What is going on?
Oh damn! That one.
That one Jeff got just that one just got beamed.
They're not on point.
They're not on point. They're not on point. Oh, one Adam's dead.
It doesn't matter. He ulted.
I mean, they have 6 ults. I think they're good on reses. The next round, I should just do convoy. The maps are random.
Yeah, it's all random.
Hey, what is up, MFA?
Universe, I will be
Welcome to stream.
Welcome
the Adam Morlocks. Pretty cool ambience in the room. Hey, I appreciate it's $20 wall light.
A $20 wall light, a messed up bed, and a psychotic dog that eats my boxes.
To match the feng shui. Jabe, do you have a clothes chair?
A clothes chair?
Yeah.
No, not anymore. I live in a house, so we have like dressers and hangers.
Okay, you misunderstand what I'm saying. You have.
No, I get it. You pull out clothes and then you throw it on a chair.
No,
just throw it on
no. I mean you have. All right.
What do you want from me?
Austin, you're kind of popular. 2 chatters in 10 minutes, dude. That's pretty big.
Oh,
you know how it is, yeah. The Jeffs just get that early point control, but it genuinely doesn't matter. It does not matter.
We have a character that quite literally gets more heals if he gets a crit, and then we have a character that's 90% head.
And that's very true. Jeff can throw them off here. Yeah, but I don't know if the AI will throw them off.
They will not throw them off the edge. The AI will not.
And
do
one
that.
Jeff down. Yep. Good.
They literally just try and deal damage with the ult.
Yeah, it's 2 Jeff. 2 Jeff. Yes. This is just so sad to see. I really wanted Jeff to go into like the semifinals. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was rooting for Adam, but my heart wants Jeff to win. You know what I mean? Oh my god, huge ult. Massive ult. They're able to just, dude, imagine if they threw them out. Oh my god. They were at 50% health. However, they jumped into the rest of the atoms. Now they're full. This is okay. Like the atoms have no way of running from the Jeff ult. The atoms
But it's
aren't
almost
touching.
unnecessary.
Yeah, the atoms aren't touching point though.
Does it matter?
I mean, if they don't touch point, they don't win.
Once they do, once they do touch point, which the bots are going to touch
The
it
bots
at
are gonna-
OT no matter what.
Well, I mean, we saw what that Iron Fist did to the Caps. That's not.
Okay,
That's
the
not.
Iron Fist was prepared for hands at the
Yeah.
cost of losing the match. So-
Jeff went down. Jeff went down. Are they going to push? Oh, because here's the thing: if they get
Jeff is
swallowed
holding
when
it
it's
to the
OT, if the bots get swallowed in OT, they might lose this. Oh my god!
Is it
Oh
gonna
my
happen?
god!
No.
Oh my
They
god!
missed. They're on
No, they
point, they're on
missed.
point.
They missed. They missed. Yeah, they're on point. They're not on point. They're taking point. They took point.
This is theirs now.
The Jeff literally threw them on the point. I'm fighting myself. I'm not gonna hit tab till the game is over because I want to see the damage and healing numbers after this because they've been doing nothing but fighting since this game started. 2 Jeffs are dead, but is it enough? I genuinely don't know. The wall of Jeff is terrifying to see, I will admit.
We have 6
But-
passives and 6 Adam Warlock ults. I don't care if the AI learned how to throw them off the map. This game is
Jeff.
over now.
Wait, this is actually oh my god, the Adam Warlock just got saved.
And they all healed each other immediately.
Jacob, the Adam Warlock just got saved by the map. The giant rock fell. Oh, huge. Do we get it? Oh my god, an Atom was killed. An Atom has been slain. His passive has
give
been
him a second.
activated.
I was
He's
like, yeah,
rolling
wait,
around. Oh my god. That was
just in case.
he gets his passive
One
back, by
ring
the
has
way.
been activated.
Yeah, he gets yeah, that doesn't use the Atom passive now. So they did not get the passive. That's actually a
disgusting.
huge ult by Jeff.
Massive.
Oh my god.
ult.
Oh my god, they might cap.
It's gonna.
Oh my
no
god.
way.
Oh my god, Jeff.
There's no shot.
Jeff, what did you do?
my God.
Jeff just turned 180 and you threw 4 of them off the map. What is wrong with you? Jeff, I'm begging you.
I gotta say,
Lock
Jeff
in.
has been a fan favorite.
Jeff,
but
oh, absolutely.
he
Oh my
does
god.
not have-
Oh my god. Wait.
Can they do it again? No,
Oh,
one is
my
still
god.
on point.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Oh my god.
died.
They did
He
it.
has
They
to
did
res
it.
now.
They
He
did
has
it.
to
They
res
have to.
now.
Yeah, they has to.
No, it's an OT, it's an
Oh my
OT,
god.
and born
Oh,
again, and born again, and born
and
again.
that's
I want
gonna
to see
be.
infinite rings. Come on.
Yeah, give
Come
us the 17 rings.
That literally happened last time. Is they had
Yeah.
5
Yeah,
rings
yeah.
all spawned at the same time.
Give us the. Oh my god, this
No,
might
no,
be
no.
it. This might
No,
be
no,
it. This
no.
might be it.
No.
Okay.
No, no, no,
Where's
no,
the
no,
Jeff?
no.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
God.
Oh my god. They might have done it. They may have done it. That might be it. It's not. All right.
I hear 15 snaps happening.
We've played these games before. And they're
Come
gonna
on.
they capture the point.
Johnny
Okay, then,
Rings,
all right.
come on.
He was trolling because he knows Adam has it in the bag. It's true. Oh my god, the multiple.
Oh my god.
Oh
No,
my
no,
god,
no.
one Adam.
They still have
2
2
Adam.
on.
There's 2
Come
Adam.
on. Touch Adam.
There's 2 Adam. You'll have
They're
to.
just snapping at each other.
Oh,
They're not even killing him.
Oh, he killed 2 sharks dead. 2 sharks are dead, followed by a Jeff vault. What's a second Jeff vault?
Because they're healers. This is the longest OT I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, they're back. Okay, huge. They're back on point. They killed it. Another Jeff is dead. Another Jeff. No Jeffs have ult.
3 minutes. 3 straight minutes in OT.
No Jeffs have all. This is going to be the last fight, no matter that Jeff is getting all pretty quickly though. They have to. All the Adams still. They're not ulting. This is. The infinite rings. Oh, Adam Morlock. Oh, the Jeffs almost captured with a full. They captured the point. How? They how did they? Jeff has.
This is the
Jeff
moment.
has all.
If he's 6
okay,
man,
one Jeff. Oh,
one Jeff down. Born again to save the other Adam.
Oh, huge! This could be huge. This could be 2 Jeff ults. Where was the second Jeff? Jeff, what were you doing, Jeff? Jeff, what is going? What is happening? You just have to kill them. You just have to kill them. 4-minute OT. Okay, Adam Warlock, they get the OT. Oh, we got a Jeff ult coming out of nowhere.
Oh wait, Jeff is finally dying.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
These are the last 2 Jeffs.
Oh my god.
Can they
Oh my
kill
god.
them?
They just. Oh my god. They spat out another 4 Jeffs. Oh, wait. They lost. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Adam, dude, Jeff, absolutely the
insane.
best, the absolute showstopper. Jeff out here doing peak entertainment on all the games he has been in. The MVP only had 12 kills, 11,000 damage.
Wow. Holy shit.
The Jeffs tanked double digits.
So much
Damage.
damage.
The Jeffs healed more than the Adams.
There were 4 Adams that didn't die.
There were 2 that died 3 times each.
Jesus Christ, that was such a long OT. That was literally 4
11-minute
minutes.
game. It was an 11-minute game, and half of it was overtime on second point. Yeah, Jeff healing with self-healing. Yeah, I know. Jeff was literally
Absolutely diabolical. But
and
Jeffrey
Adam
is
goes
out,
on
and
to the
now
next round.
we get to see Reed Richards versus Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
All right,
We're going to random swap. Oh
Spider-Man,
god.
you have to do more than 100 damage.
True. It's very true. We're gonna get Spider-Man. Like, they have to do better, right? Like legally. Read, no, true. Yeah, I have negative faith in Spider-Man for getting kills, much less winning. Like last time, I mean, they did get unlucky. They did have to go up against Namor, but even still, like not breaking 100 damage is just unacceptable.
93 damage.
That's actually like a criminal offense.
A full match.
Yeah, that was. There's no universe where that should have been a thing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. All right.
All right.
Let's do it. We're
Ready?
going in. Yep. Oh god. And it's on Venom's place. Venom's hometown. So Spider-Man should have a buff here.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Yeah. This is going to be peak. Yeah, this is going to be absolute peak right here. Jayba, who do you think is going to come out on top?
If Reed Richards dies more than 5 times, I'm considering it a loss.
Yeah. And if Reed
I
Richards
think-
loses, that means he's dropped from the tournament entirely.
I think
Discover Aunt May's cherry pie
I
dimension?
think that because of the fact that Spider-Man relies on quick assassinations and Reed is a pseudo tank that exceeds at brawling, there isn't a universe at which he loses this match, and I will dare say this may be just as bad of a matchup as the last one.
You think so? I don't know, man. Like 37 squids.
Which one of these Spider-Men is gonna kill Reed Richards? I'm asking.
Yeah. They had to get at least one
I'm
kill.
pleading.
They had to get at least one kill, right? Like,
I don't know.
I mean, the Namor's, the Reed can't go invincible. That's a lot of shielding, though. Like, wouldn't you say? Like, just real. Oh,
Okay, that's a lot of. Okay, all right, okay, and one and.
okay, and
Wait, one
okay,
might
and
die,
two.
one might die.
Oh no,
And
he's
he's
big, and he's got,
He's wide.
and he's got. But they already are doing a lot more damage,
They
though.
are low. Okay, one.
They're
No,
doing
yeah,
a lot more
they
damage.
They beat it. They
They did it. Wow. Congratulations, everyone. You beat the lowest bar set. Both their ults are worthless. Against each other, maybe.
Oh, they're big mode, big
Oh,
mode, big
big
mode,
mode.
big
They might
mode,
be.
big
Yeah.
mode, big mode.
Okay. Yeah. And okay, they have to kill one. Like
One Reed
guys.
has to die
One
here,
Reed
surely.
has to die. Yeah. Why was that? Whoa. They've gained health. Y'all fought them and they gained health.
They got better.
They got.
They're better. They're better off now.
they're-
They're peeling off of the cart
Yeah, guys.
and surviving this.
Okay, y'all. Now, see, this is the Spider-Man I know. This is awful.
Which
this
one
is-
was it?
okay,
It
there we
was
go, there
number
we go.
1, right? He's at 446 right now.
Yeah. Okay, so he locked in. He locked in and he died. Okay.
He locked in.
Okay. And he's dead. Okay. Well. Okay. But okay. To be fair, if
When
they
I
get
said
a
that this
kill
was
in the
going to be just as bad, I kind of meant it. This is disgusting to watch.
Hold on, I'm watching the Spider-Man. He's flanking. He's on the flank.
Like, he's a hard
Hold on.
flank.
I don't care about
He's
the rest of
looking
the team.
for
I
a
wanna see-
straggler.
Oh, there he
He's
goes. He's
looking
going
for-
in. He's going in.
He found a pick,
Huge,
he found a
huge,
pick.
huge pick. Huge pick. Huge
Big
pick.
pick.
Yeah. Oh, he's he's massive. Oh, dude, look at him. Look at him go.
Wait, did they distract him long enough to get a
Oh my
kill on
God.
point? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not even close.
So far, we're noticing
So
a
far,
theme here.
there is a theme.
Spider-Man has
Spider-Man
killed
might be.
one person in 2 matches.
I think we're gonna have to find like who
I
can
need to find
Spider-Man
someone.
beat.
I need to find someone that Spider-Man can kill.
Yeah,
I
this is-
need to find one.
Yeah, there has to be one. Okay, because the Spider-Man, they're about to get their ults though, which is I think that's when they're gonna get their
This
kills.
is horrible. This is horrible.
This is
This is terrible. Is this bullying?
this is absolute.
Someone tag Necros. Someone tag Necros and say, "Is this you?"
It's you. Oh no,
Oh no. It is
it
fantastic.
is pretty fantastic. Oh, there we go.
Don't
That's
mess with the
huge.
Amazing Spider-Man. Massive. Not a single one of their HP ball.
Oh.
None of their HPs went below 100%
My
during
God,
that
the
ulti.
two Reeds are fighting. Oh, there we go. That's never mind. I take it all back. I take everything back. Spider-Man's goated. Spider-Man might be the best character. They just team wiped. Okay, they team wiped Reed. One Spider-Man, however, is still 0-6. One did not participate in the team
One
wipe.
is not participating in this
Okay.
game.
Spider-Man number 3 Can he get a
They're
kill?
trying to web strike in before they get the healing off of the cart. Might be their best target, and it's pretty fantastic. And that's the game.
Oh my god. Okay. All right, so yeah, if they overlap their ults, actually kind of disgusting. Counterpoint. They're lost.
Yeah, this round is over.
Okay. Spider-Man number 3 needs to get one kill.
They're funneling in.
Yeah,
Spider-Man
massive.
number
That's
3 get
actually
one
a
kill?
huge fun. Yeah, can he get one? He's dead. He's dead. He is deceased.
0 and 8.
Okay. Wait, hold up. Spider number 3 is alive. He's just taking his time. And okay, well, to be fair, better. They did better. They are improving. They're a learning computer.
Time to switch things up.
Austin,
Including which
I don't want to alarm you. They pressed R one. I mean, Q one time.
you'll need a top-notch
Yeah.
on this one.
But is enough to team wipe them. Think about that.
It was. I'm not going to take that away from you. I will give you that dub.
Yeah.
That was a team wipe.
Jabe, can you hit tab and look at the Spider-Man's accuracy? Like all of them. Why is it at 0%? Why is
They're not there. They're not there. Mentally, physically, spiritually.
so does this mean like
It's
not a
not.
single one is hitting melee? Is that what I'm reading into
30
this?
seconds until attack. Get
Listen, they've pulled people and they've ulted.
Hold up, I gotta
I'm
check
not
out
sure
Spider-Man
that
number
they
3.
have.
A long way from
Check out Spider-Man number 3's perspective. He's kind of popping off
Yeah.
here.
Look, this is attack. This is where assassins do well.
This is true. This,
But I think we can safely assume that Reed Richards is going to be continuing on in this tournament.
Do is capture the
yeah,
Got it?
But let's see if Spider-Man number 3 can pull it out.
yeah. Probably impossible to make Spider-Man AI work. Wait, but look. Oh wait, that's huge combo from Spider-Man number 3, going in just.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Just
The elastic arms are just.
they did get one to like 25% HP though, so like
True.
that's
True.
actually
He's
kind
down
of
to die.
goated. Yeah, he's gonna die in this next scuffle.
He didn't have to.
Spider-Man number 3 going in strong. He's dead.
The Mr. Fantastic that's low is in the back line, killing everybody.
This is just a slaughter. He didn't lose 80. Oh wait, hold up. Any second, Mr. Fantastic is low. So every team fight
Why
they can
did
get
they
one.
all
What?
go wide?
Oh no. No damage because only Fantastic Shield. True. All right, Spider-Man number 3 is dead.
This is horrible to watch. Oh, yeah, Spider-Man number 4 is the only one who has landed an auto attack on a non-shielded target.
That is crazy. That's why he's the
And
why he's the MVP.
That's why he's the MVP.
That makes sense.
That's why he's the GOAT.
All right, Spider-Man number 3. Oh, he's actually taking like a flank angle. And this is good. Oh wait, huge.
He's coming in. He's coming in.
Oh wait, he might. Oh, that's your chance for a kill. That's your chance. He's dead. He's dead. I'm not convinced Fantastic will be good after this. Oh, ironically, he's doing worse than when he was fighting Magic.
Oh, Magic
That's
was
a
pretty
lie.
disgusting too.
That's a lie. He's kind of just dumpstering everyone.
He's dominating Spider-Man.
Okay, wait, hold up. Wait, this is their chance. He's 1 HP. Spider-Man. He is one.
Do you
He
think Spider-Man can get
one.
ulti before the end of the
He
game?
is 1 HP. Spider-Man.
So wide.
He was
He's
1
so
HP.
wide. He's so
He's
fighting them in
literally
the
1
front
HP.
line.
He is
He's so
1
He's
Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
How many inches do you need?
Is he alive? How? He has 14. He has 14. He's ulting. He's ulting.
How many inches? Oh my!
He killed 4. He killed 4. He has 1 HP and he killed 4. Oh wait, huge. Oh my god, did he get a kill? Now Spider-Man, he's 1.
He killed a 14 HP target with a full Spider-Man ult.
Oh my god, wait, they're beginning to believe. They're winning.
This is over. This is done. This is so disgusting. This is so disgusting. Oh, 14 HP Richard. 1v6.
Wait, no, Spider-Man number 3 is going to point. Wait, he's believing. He's winning.
This is by far the most humorous round I have ever seen.
Oh my
That
god.
was so funny. Oh my god.
Oh.
Reed Richards, 14 HP held up 3 Spider-Man.
I don't believe that. 43
Spider-Man
and
number
2.
3. Spider-Man number
Sandbagging.
3.
Just
Wow.
absolutely sandbagging. 3. Wait,
That was diabolical.
3 and
Where did he get 3
17.
limbs?
I don't know. Dude, once he got that 1, it kind of popped off. Like, think about it, he only got 2 more deaths and 2 more kills.
1 in 16.
That is
0% accuracy.
that is
him.
that is
him.
that is unironically a federal crime. That is by far the worst thing I've
Nothing he
seen.
did good. There was nothing he did good. He took more damage than he dealt
Oh my
as an
god.
assassin.
Mr. Fantastic absolutely he got that by round. Alright, can you give me the list of the winners and then we'll finish it off next time? But I want to see who's going to be fighting next. Give the fans a little tease, you know what I mean?
All right.
Obviously,
was,
Mr. Fantastic. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I might be a little bit swayed in Mr. Fantastic's favor. After seeing that, I might put him up there with Adam Warlock. I don't think he's going to win, but I want him to.
All right.
So stupid. Okay.
We've got Invisible Woman.
Ooh. We got husband and wife up. All right.
We've got Punisher.
Okay.
We've got Mantis.
Okay.
We've got the lone tank Venom.
Ooh. Okay.
We've got Cloak and Dagger.
Okay.
We've got the Great Wall of Hands Iron Fist.
Ooh. Okay.
Mr. Hentai Steal Your Wife Namor.
Okay.
The Clone Army Loki.
Of course. Gotcha.
The 50s Greaser Gang Adam Warlock.
Okay. All right.
And Reed Richards.
Gotcha.
That will be your lineup for round 3.
Yeah,
Roll
the
for
final
the
round.
First round.
All
I
right.
want to know who's
Let's
first.
see. Let's see who's first.
Who's first?
Let's see who's going up.
Oh
who's
god,
going
this is so
first.
stressful. This is so
We
stressful.
got the Punisher,
Oh,
which,
fuck.
if we're being honest,
So far, he's had the
he's
scariest
had this-
ult out of him.
Yes. Write that down. Punisher versus
Who do we
Let's see who's going up against. Let's see who's
Oh
going
my
up against.
God, this is terrifying.
Venom. Oh, we got Venom. Venom. And I'm not going to lie. I think that might be the end of Venom.
Austin,
I don't know.
tanks might have just been
I
erased.
think my tanks are gone. Because that's a lot of turrets. That's a lot of
and
turreting.
that alt hurts.
God. I genuinely think the more challenging thing, like we found the worst AI by far. Gotta be Spider-Man.
Is absolutely diabolical.
That is a fact.
I think so far, just breaking it down, the dumbest AI we've seen is Spider-Man by far. By
Yes.
far the most idiotic I have ever. The only time I saw them swing was to 1v6 dive into the enemy team.
Correct.
And then the smartest AI by far is Invisible Woman.
Yes.
These Invisible Women are blocking every projectile. They're instantly counter-ulting, pixel perfect, by the way. The Moon Knight counter-ults were disgusting to watch.
Yes.
The orbs and pulls into said orbs, and they are chaining their pulls to be able to pull people from across the map.
They're kidnapping.
Because it only pulls you like 20 feet, but they'll pull 20 feet, another 20 feet, another 20 feet, until you're a fucking DPS in the middle of the entire Sioux army.
Oh my God. Who do you
They
think is
are
going
by
to take
far
the
the
next?
smartest.
Who do you think is going to take the next match? Venom or Punisher?
I think this is a tough one.
I know it's a
Because-
1,000% Punisher.
You say that. But Punisher almost lost to Hulk, and I think Venom is 100% better matchup than Hulk in this.
Maybe he might be.
The Punisher bot almost lost to Hulk, and
It's
Venom
true.
has an ult that goes underground, an ult that deals 50% HP on hit, and a giant fucking shield against a Punisher that we saw use a shotgun once
That's very fair.
in the first round. Not even in the second round. I didn't see him use it at all in the second round.
I haven't. Yeah, I didn't either. I've literally seen him use it once, and then that was it. The dude just does not care for shotguns, apparently. But that's gonna be for next time.
I'm thinking Venom takes it,
I'm
but
thinking maybe.
we will take that tomorrow. Pick
Yeah.
it back up.
Yep. Be back probably around the same time, 8:30, 9 o'clock.
If y'all do want to see some Oblivion fun, I will be on earlier on in the day.
True.
Woblin is going on more adventures.
You're
I will fill y'all in on some big updates that I made to Woblin, and also I'm gonna try and download some mods to make the game even better.
correct.
But we will see you tomorrow.